Brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Kick off the ground by Dukas, it's a goal!
The Vet Group.
Porter left foot snap and goal, and there's Merrivale first.
Gleeson Real Estate.
It's a goal, and it's another one.
And member for South West Coast, Roma Britnell. Game day on Fitz Media Live.
Welcome to the Merrivale Recreation Reserve for what is going to be the first taste of what I think might be a very exciting final series as we see the brand new Roo Shield scoreboard all lit up. Fantastic to see Roo acknowledged in such a big way. But while we're talking football, over at the netball as well is promising to be an absolute belter as well. 1v3 or 3v2, it's a top three contest, and that game is also live on Fitz Media's Facebook page and should be on the app a little bit later on. But we are set to go for a fantastic contest, and we're underway in the ones. Paul Walker and Harry Cram joining us in commentary. Boys, how are we?
Yeah, pretty good today, Liam. Pretty excited about what promises to be an absolute ding-dong battle against the two best sides in the competition and have been all season. So looking forward to it. As I'm joined in the Fitz Media commentary van
The
with
Cram.
his debut, Harrison Cram. How'd you go this morning, Harry?
Yeah, the kids I coach got to win comfortably.
Excellent, and welcome aboard. You did a really good job as a roaming Harry a few weeks ago when we were out at Allansford, so you've jumped in the hot seat because
He's been promoted.
Didn't tell us until the final moment this morning.
I
that
don't
he wasn't
think it
gonna
was
be
100%
here,
Millsy. I think it could have been an operational faux pas by yours truly. But
so you're putting your, even though we can't hear you coming through, we can sort of hear you through the van. Yeah. So you're actually putting your hand up that you stuffed it up.
Yes, I am stuffed. I did stuff it up. It is certainly my fault. So
there you go. I never thought I'd hear those words coming out. But battle for top spot today down here at the MCG, the Merrivale Cricket Ground, Fitzy. So the winner will get the week off in the top spot. I would think the way results will probably play out against, obviously, Merrivale after today have got a pretty easy run into the finals, and Allansford play Creek in the last game of the year. So if Allansford win today, they still may drop top spot, but I can't see that happening. Can you, Harry?
No, I think last time against Creek, I think we've had a good battle, but had the legs on them in the end. So I think hopefully next time we come around should be the same.
And how's things been out at Catland, Crammy?
The vibe's been amazing. Everyone's up and about. Everyone's happy. Everyone's getting around each other all throughout the grades, and yeah, I think just everyone's really keen for today.
And of course, a bit of a side note too, Walks, is the potential for the big Robbie Hare to kick goal 100. He's got to kick 7 today.
He's got to get 7. So obviously, if he gets his 100, it'd be very exciting if he could. For us here at Fitz Media to call the 100th goal. But,
and you know what else would be entertaining? It would be entertaining that Nick Mills isn't here to actually witness
even
it.
more entertaining if I decide to run out on the ground.
Yes.
With my headphones on,
Fantastic.
which I wouldn't think that had happened because I don't think we got a long enough cable. But
I think we got Cram. We can send Crammy out.
We probably could. Yeah. If we have a look at the reserves game, Crammy, there's a few players that I've called during out the year running around in the twos. There's Gleeson and McLaren, is it McLaren? He's number 30. McLean.
Jacko McLean.
McLean.
And they're putting Merrivale to the sword here. At Allansford lead 10-6, 66 to 3-8, 3-0-18. And Merrivale are always thereabouts, but I know Bomber Gleeson, the coach of the reserves at Merrivale, fairly well, and he's struggled all year with players and injuries and commitment and so forth. So, but this game promises to be an absolute ball breaker.
Absolutely, and you just talked about the Resi's Walks before you go off on your pre-game, but I had a good chat with Timmy Knoll yesterday. Obviously, Allansford's senior coach and, of course, a very good sponsor here at Nutrient Ag Solutions, one of our game day broadcast partners. And we spoke a little bit about the depth this side's got, and there's obviously a couple of boys that come back into the side. A couple of really good young players had to sort of step aside for the likes of Bull and Gordon to come back in.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show that this side, you know, they bat pretty deep.
Well, throughout the whole, and going through and doing a bit of homework this morning for today's game. Allansford pretty much for the whole year have remained unchanged. They've had a couple of ins, couple of outs. A couple of players have had a rest, the Gordon brothers, etc., etc.
Yep.
But they've had people, it's the old adage in here, Hawthorn, when they're in their prime, it's one soldier out, another soldier in, just play your role. That's exactly what's going on at Allansford. Now, there's been 6 changes from the last time Allansford played Merrivale out there to the Merrivale team. So they're going to fine-tune a few things leading into the finals. And I'd like to think today we'll probably get to see the Merrivale that we'll see during the finals campaign.
Crammy, you're normally, when you're not doing media commitments, we've kind of poached him off the bench today, Walks, to come and join the commentary team. But you get a pretty good look at how the boys go about it. What's sort of the messaging going into the game from Timmy and the coaches?
I think it's just back your skills in, back our speed too, with the large ground. We know we got a lot of quick boys on the wings off the half back, and just really back yourselves in with that sort of aspect of our game, and just take confidence into every contest.
Yeah, and that's the thing is with Allansford, everyone around the league has expected the wheels to fall off.
Yeah.
Whether it was after round 8 or after round 12 or round 13, 14, 15. We come to round 16 and the wheels are still well and truly in place. And they get to those hurdles and they jump them and they clear them with ease and they gallivant away. But today, it'll be a test because today is for top spot and that week off. So if the boys have got niggles leading into, especially after the Creek game, if they've got a niggle leading into the finals, that week off just gives them a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a recharge, get those little niggles right, because deep into the season, everyone's got them. Everyone's got a tight hamstring or a tight calf or a sore back or whatever it might be, but that week off just gives them a bit of a rest to just recover and get it back to where your body needs to be leading into that final run at the big prize, I suppose.
Close game over the netball too, boys, at the moment. Merrivale 7 to Allansford 6, and now it's 7-all. So looking like it's going to be neck and neck over there. Well,
like it's if we look at every 50-metre breakdown of the ground, the backs, the forwards, the mids, and obviously the backs and forwards, it's a who's who. Like the midfield battle today, Jonah Marr, Kanan, Aidan Gordon, Charlie Hoffman, Norm, Coots, I should say, versus the 2 Gleesons. Now, Jack's just come back in after a couple of weeks off with an injury. I'm not sure what it is. Jalen Porter, who's probably close to, if not, but the best player in the competition, close to it.
Definitely up there.
Benny Dukas, he's over in America. I've been talking to him this morning.
Have
But Ollie Dukas, Charlie Moncrief. It's a who's who of the top echelon players in the district league.
if you were to come up with some sort of an analogy, some sort of a catch cry, how would you describe the matchups today? Who versus what?
Oh, well,
Paul?
the thing is, and looking at the forward line, I like the lead in, Liam. That's very good.
Yeah.
You
The
look
suspense
at
is killing me.
the two forward line, to me, it's pretty much the Justice League versus the Avengers.
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
And we've got on the Justice League side, and I'm going with and it was hard to choose which way to go, and I tried to sort of marry up
DC or Marvel?
Yeah, tried to marry up who I thought was quite the same.
Who's with
so I've
Wonder
gone
Woman
with,
and Superman?
I didn't go with Superman because he's just the best, and it was very hard. It wasn't fair on someone to. So I've gone with Robbie Hare's Batman.
Right.
Yep.
I'm sure he won't object.
The Green Lantern, Charlie Grist.
Ooh.
Aquaman is Ronnie Jamison.
Yes.
And because I like his work ethic and his running patterns, I've gone with Cooper Day as the Flash.
The Flash.
All right,
Yes.
because he runs and runs and runs, and on a big open spaces today, I'm going to love to see Cooper Day go to work. I just hope he's got a bit of fitness in that tank, which obviously he does. And on the Avengers side or the Marvel side, Weary, he's the Hulk.
Yes.
All right. Harry Ryan, Iron Man.
Yep.
I've got a soft spot for
Tony Stark.
Tony, for Iron Man.
Yep.
Obviously Nathan Crepp.
Yep, Crappy.
Captain America.
Oh, absolutely.
And Jack Neve.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
Ant-Man.
Oh, yes.
He's
Yes.
little, but in the big moments, he presses the button and
Ant-Man.
explodes into the big ant.
I'll tell you what,
So
we've become...
I reckon I've nailed them all.
I think you have.
And the matchups are just enthralling as well. Obviously, Barnes is out today,
Yep.
who normally gets the Robbie Hare matchup.
Yep.
So, talking to a few Merrivale blokes whilst I was over getting the best pie in the southwest because it was very scoffable.
Which didn't make
That
it
was
back.
nice.
It didn't get to the goals.
Yeah.
That's how good
Really?
the pie was. Yep. It was just in that scoffable temperature. I reckon Matty Horsler will have him all day. And talking to Paul Fish behind the goals, he goes, I don't know how he's going to go. I said, well, it doesn't matter about how he goes. If the ball delivery into Robbie Hare is average, Matty Horsler will have a good day. If it's great and there's no pressure on the midfield ball carriers coming into the Robbie Hare where they've got time and space to hit up his lead, it doesn't matter who's on him. So it's just going to be the pressure on the ball carrier going forward. I reckon Joey Lenehan might get grist. Millsy had other thoughts there.
Just a quick shout out to
yes.
Millsy. He is watching.
He is watching. He
And
is...
mind you, at work.
no. He is at work.
He is at work.
So, so Charlie Grist, I reckon one of the Lenehan boys might go to him. Ronnie Jamison, they're that size player that you just don't know the matchups. And Cooper Day might get Petrol Johnstone. He might get him just because of his running capacities and the fact that he's played a lot of Hampden League football. He's done a lot of work, pre-seasons and that sort of stuff, so he's going to be pretty fit. But on the flip side, you look at the Avengers team and you've got Weary. He'll probably get
AKA
Kirk,
Hulk.
AKA the Hulk.
The Hulk. Yep.
Harry Ryan, Paddy Drake will probably get him.
Yep.
And then Nathan Crepp, who I'm a fan of Nathan Crepp. I like the way he plays because he reminds me a bit about myself.
Yeah, and also,
right.
come on now.
Well, just because he's not 6'5". He's not
Wow.
6'3". He's about 5'11", 5'12". He's smart, and every time he gets the ball, he uses it, and it benefits the team.
If you've tuned in on Facebook, you would see Nick Mills has already commented about the amount of times he's been mentioned in the first 5 minutes.
Well,
I'm just gonna raise Millsy and say it's taken nearly 11 for Paul to talk about himself.
Well, that's okay. That's
So
all right. It's not about me.
No,
but
no.
I'm just like it. I could say that I'm as good a kick as Robbie Hare or whatever, Fitzy. But I just like the way he works. He's smart. He's clever, but he also knows what needs to happen when he gets hold of the ball.
Just a quick question about Harry and your Batman analogy. Which Batman is he? Is he the Michael Keaton Batman? Is he the Val Kilmer Batman? Is he Ben Affleck?
No, he's not Ben Affleck.
Christian Bale?
He's got to be... no, Christian Bale was probably the best Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Christian Bale.
Yeah, righto. But how good would it be to see him? He's got to kick 7 today.
He's got to kick 7. So...
but you mentioned the back line and
potentially, obviously with Barnes being out, it's a big hole in the Merrivale defence. But if the mids and the mid group are on their game, it's going to make life bloody hard for Robbie Hare and the ball going forward.
Has there been any discussion at the club about the big 100 crammy?
Not a lot at all. It would be nice for everyone to see Robbie kick 100 2 years in a row, but the full focus is on the premiership.
Absolutely.
Well,
I think
the only way he won't kick 100 goals, Liam, is if he does a...
Is it Joker gets him first?
No, well, if the Joker does get him first, and the Joker would be an injury.
Yeah.
And a season-ending injury.
We don't want that.
He's got 3 rounds left. Potentially got, it depends if they win today. He's got at least 2 finals to play, potentially 3. So depending on where they finish, it could even be 4. So he's going to kick 100 goals. It's just a matter of when he does it.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
And then you've got the ruck battle as well. Like Zach Jamison's been enormous, and then Reggie Barling.
Oh, big Reggie.
Reggie Barling has just come on from strength to strength.
Yep.
And the game at Allansford against Merrivale, he went forward late because they didn't really. Weary had an off day and Creppy had an off day, so he went forward, and his forward craft and his positioning was really good, but he just kept dropping the mark. But he knew what he was doing. So, and by him coming on, that leaves the ace in the deck, and that's Manny Sandow. Like we've spoken for 15 minutes, and we haven't spoken about the best player in the comp. Now Manny will run around and do whatever he wants and whatever he'll need to do for his team to win today, and I would imagine that he would be like we're 10 minutes away from the start of the game, and I'm already thinking that Manny Sandow's a short price favourite to win the Kerman's Player of the Day.
No way. He's won it too many times.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's days like today that the Robbie Hares, the Wiz, the Nathan Kreps, Sam and Jack Gleeson, Aidan Gordons, and the Manny Sandows come to play. This is a finals game of football. There's a lot riding on this game. The week off is crucial for fitness and that sort of stuff, and that rest. And if you can go into a grand final only having to play one game, you're better than your opposition because they're going to have to play 2,
Absolutely.
3, 4, potentially 4, depending on where they come from.
Round the grounds quickly, thanks to VG Cabinets, new sponsor for all your cabinetry needs. Quarter time over the netball court, and it looks like it is 4 goals in it over there. So
who's way?
Merrivale's.
Merrivale, because Merrivale are sitting second.
They are. Yep.
Allansford third on the ladder.
And of course we had the first lady of the Warrnambool District Football Netball League and her husband, named as Josh and Alicia Sobey, on the show a couple of weeks ago, and we had a good discussion about where the sides are at, both the netball side and the football side. It was interesting what Sobe said about Creppy, how they've worked on him a little bit to come a little bit more up the ground.
Yeah.
He's sort of, he's
and
traditionally been
working on his fitness and that sort of stuff. As I said, I like the way he plays.
Yep.
He's been in a really good Rich Ravena form. He had a down week last week, from what he tells me.
Yep.
So he's looking at stepping up today. And as we see the final result in the reserves game, Allansford run out 66-point winners, 13-17-85 to 3-1-19 as the
Very
Allansford
comfortable
Football Club run out on the ground.
Looking forward to that. While they get out and get organised, we'll take a quick break and gather our thoughts and come back and get some final tips and some final shout-outs to our sponsors and obviously all the people that help make WDFNL Game Day what it is every day. This is WDFNL Game Day live from the MCG of Southwest Victoria, the Merrivale Cricket Ground. We'll be back shortly.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable ensuites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire, everything you need in one location.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
At Nutrien Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Sheepvention Rural Expo is back, bringing our community together over 2 fantastic days with agri-trade displays, workshops, competitions and demonstrations spanning all areas of agricultural practice. We've got local food trucks, fresh produce displays and amazing innovations. And don't forget all the fun and excitement with an animal petting zoo, working sheepdog trials, kids face painting and sheep displays. There's something for the whole family at Sheepvention.
Welcome back to the MCG, the spiritual home of WDFNL Game Day. And I say that because this is where we obviously made our debut last year. And I just feel like it's a good vantage point, Paul Walker, to film the game and get a good look at it. We've done our first night game from here as well. I reckon, and obviously, you know, what a great game we're prepared for today. So we're looking at the man on screen now, Robbie Hare, and you know, it'll be interesting to see whether he can get the 7 today, because I think the Allansford faithful will absolutely go ballistic.
I think everyone will go ballistic.
Even you.
I reckon I will go ballistic.
Yep.
The last time I saw someone kick 100 goals was Matthew Lloyd in the 2001 qualifying final, and managed to get over the fence and tap him on the back, as I did the year before. But that'll be that's the last time I saw it. So that's 24 years ago. So if he gets enough opportunity, he's a pretty reliable kick for goal. So if he gets 7 to 10 looks at it, he probably will snag the 7th. You agree, Harry?
Yeah, he's been a lot more accurate this year too. It's a big thing with Robbie.
And he hasn't in the games that we've called, he hasn't really left the 35-40 metre arc, and that's because of the likes of Cooper Day and Jamison and Griston to that side. He's still the #1 focal point, but if I look through my stats, they're pretty evenly spread at goals. Like Harry's got 93, Grist got 44, Jamison 24, Cooper Hoffman has 22, and Cooper Day has 18. So, but then you look over the other side on the Marvel side. Weary's kicked 72, and in any other year, 72 goals is a bloody good effort.
Absolutely.
And he's had a great season. He's had a couple of quiet days. Creppy's got 47. Harry Ryan has 46. So, and then they've got a few at 16 and 12 and that sort of stuff. So it's an even spread of goal kickers for Merrivale. Whereas obviously Harry's got what's that, 49 more goals than nearest bloke.
So who's going to go out there and get the interview with Harry? If we're going to send Crammy out?
We're going to send Crammy out.
Yeah. Well, Crammy, as part of sitting in that seat, you do have to try and make your way over to the other side of the ground to get some interviews. So you will get some boundary riding in today, great man.
Yep.
Got to be pretty multifaceted in this operation, particularly when one of us can't get ourselves organised. And that's me.
Yeah, well, did you hear that, Millsy? I know you're watching. Did you hear that? That's twice he's thrown himself under the bus today.
It's all myths. You guys just think I don't take any kind of responsibility for whatever it is.
That's I am awake, aren't I, Harry? Aren't I?
Yes, you are not dreaming.
Yeah, I'm not dreaming as I pinch my forearm.
Just on that, we need to thank our sponsors, of course. First quarter action brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Tim Boone, Timmy Knowles on coaching duties today, and of course Nutrien been on board since the get-go with WDFNL Game Day, so thank you very much to them. The other sponsor we've got is our very own Gleeson's Real Estate, Big Jezza. He'll be tuning in today, no doubt, and we might be seeing a bit of him over the finals, I hope. He'll be on the call team. Another shout out to the Vet Group. The Vet Group obviously have come on board new this year, so a big thank you to the team at the Vet Group, and of course Roma Britnell MP, who, Paul, you actually caught up with. She was here.
Bumped into Roma as I was wandering back from the canteen run.
Yep.
And had a bit of a chat to Roma and thanked her. Just introduced myself. Said I'm doing a bit of work for you, and she goes, "Oh, thank you. Nice to introduce yourself." I said, "Oh." So it was a good chat, and I have seen her at most of the games this year. She does poke her head in, which is great.
She's very, very present with a lot of the games. We missed the toss, did we? I didn't see which way it
Not sure.
went. Crammy, did you get a look at that?
No, I was watching the warm up, so I missed it as well.
Gosh, we're
so
going good.
If we just look for which end Weir and Hare are at. That's the end that Allansford are. So I would imagine today that there will be a fair bit of play down underneath the social club because of where that wind is. The wind is coming straight down the Merrivale cricket ground.
Yes.
From the midfield end down to the Levy's point end of the ground. Or if you're watching on the TV, from left to right of screen.
Yes.
So, and the umpires today, we've got Keane, Mick Norton and Andrew Lockheed.
And I have to quickly say too, we've got all our awards we need to keep an eye on today, Walks.
Yeah, the Kelly Screamer. I'd imagine there's going to be a lot more candidates for the Kelly Screamer today than last week in the
I couldn't imagine
in
why
those conditions down at Merrivale. Which once again we must applaud WorkSafe for what they did last weekend. It's just a shame that we had a bunch of rain leading into it the 2 weeks previous to
and the van did get bogged.
And the van did get bogged.
Yep.
And you probably bent the fence by running into it.
I think that's hearsay as well.
Yeah.
But thank you very much to who towed us out. It was a big
also,
Chevy.
also, Liam.
Yes, Paul.
If I look to my right, we might actually be able to get some stats today.
No
because
way.
Allansford have got a group of boys, which is one of the things that I love to see. These, and talking to a mother of one of the boys, he's not doing it today because he was told he's stuffed up. But as we get a thumbs up from the
boys,
there's about 5 of them that are actually doing the stats. So it'd be interesting to see if we can get.
Has Crammy teed it up for us?
Yes, I can.
Inside 50s and tackles.
They're just disposables, those lads.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes. But if they are a part of my under-15s team, so if they want to get in the coach's good books, they will be giving me these disposals.
Maybe, just maybe, you could actually yell out, "Hey boys, get us some of the inside 50s disposals with clearance."
Get all of them.
And clearances.
I can see what I can do.
They're the most important ones. Who cares about who gets the ball?
I do have ways to try and get that.
Come on, Crammy.
And it looks to me that Horsler is going down to Hare, and Allansford will be kicking to the right of screen.
I'm excited.
As we're just about to start. And we'll have umpire Lockheed, and it'll be Mungine and Dukas. Who else is in there? Coots Porter.
And
Sandow will take the first hit. Barling might be starting on the bench. Yeah, it looks like to be Barling on the bench. And I reckon, is that Charlie Moncrief?
No.
Going next to... No, there'd be Sam. No, it's Sam Gleeson.
Nah, the other Gleeson.
And down back, we've got
Lee's going to Crep.
Kirkwood's gone to Weir.
Oh, Nanette will be tuning in.
Aiden Gordon has gone to Jack Neave.
He's gone to Jack Neave, but I don't think that'll stay, to be quite honest. Aiden Gordon's too valuable player to be having a lockdown on the Ant-Man.
The Ant-Man.
As we're just about to get underway here at the MCG, and umpire Lockheed has the ball in his hand. He holds it aloft. There's the siren to start proceedings. And the ball's thrown up, and it's Sandow wins it down. No clear winner. That could be holding the man, but it's Ma. Sandow, quick kick forward out to the attacking side ground or scoreboard side underneath the new digital scoreboard, and it's Gordon. Good tackle there by Knee. Back to Jamison by Gordon by hand. Back to Mungine by hand. Blind turn out of traffic by Mungine. Kick on his way on his left, and it's Cooper Day. Good strong hands by Cooper Day. And here we go. Deep inside forward 50. There's the first one-on-one. Good body work there by Horsler. Handball.
Oh.
No kick. Quick kick by Hare. Coming back to this broadcast side, and it's Hunger. No handball out over. Intercepted by Ma. Ma, quick kick on the way.
Harry.
No, in front was Horsler. Could have been a free kick to Horsler. Clearing kick out, and it's McFarlane
and
versus Moncrief. Handball inside by Moncrief. Bit hard for Dow. McFarlane, that's dropping the ball. Good decision there, umpire McNaughton. And the free kick will go in the way of Merrivale. And it will be McLaughlin. McLaughlin clearing kick out, looking for Dukas, but Coots is in the way. Quick kick back. Moncrief, good diving mark. And they'll reset here, Merrivale. Kicking up into whatever breeze there is today here at the MCG. Over to Petrol Johnstone. Smack bang in his defensive half. John Stone back out to the coach's box side and finds Sandow. Sandow looking for Gleeson of the Sam variety, intercepted by Tyler Mungy. Norm Mungy. Tyler played in the twos. Norm back inside, looking for Swan, and he'll wheel on that left side. Quick kick inside, looking for Jamison. No, Grist. Hoffman has Gordon out wide, but no, he's going to kick it to Gordon.
He's got
Gordon's
the speed on Manny.
Speed. He'll just turn inside, take a step, pump it long, and Hare.
Oh,
one by Hare. At the fall of the ball is Grist, back to Day.
Oh, inside out.
Day.
Banana.
Rani.
Rani Jamison, good spoil. Good defensive pressure by Rani Jamison.
Rani's one of my tips for the screamer, as well as Day.
That's a fair leap to get that high on Manny.
Yep.
Great defensive spoil there by Jamison, and Allansford will set up the wall, and they've had a fast. We've been playing 2.5 minutes in the first quarter, and they've had a vast majority of the play. And it's Horsler versus Hare. Manny will play the role of a rover. Horsler down to Dukas, back inside onto the right foot. Just kicks it up in the air, and it'll be the Ant-Man versus Jamison and Gordon. Handball back by Coots, but he'll go onto that left side. Pump it back inside. Numbers favour Merrivale. And a good tackle by Sandow on Hare.
He just broke the fence, the Hulk.
Just having a look at socks up count. Crammy, that should be a solid stat. No, I'm going with two blokes that got socks up today. Yep. Eli Barker and Matty Horsler.
No, Barker from Collegians, he's always loved the long socks.
Oh, there's another one there.
Here's Harry.
Hare, snap on goal! And misses.
First score of the day.
And that's a one behind to Allansford and Robbie Hare.
He's getting a bit of it early.
Well, he's going to have... Well, they're going to look to get rid of it quickly if they can, but I can't see it happening. And it's Porter out to Moncrief. Good contest out there on that far side from us. Tackles probably lingered a little bit, but Swan back inside forward 50. Pushing the back. No, play on, says the umpire. Not sure who that was. I couldn't see that far.
I reckon that was
John Stone.
Yeah.
Good mark.
Good grab.
Good mark there. Now, if I'm a Allansford blokes, get out. Come on, Norm. Move the ball quickly. Just kick it to his advantage. Yeah. Mungine looking for Hare. Good body work. He's going to have his work cut out. Ooh, that's a free kick against Hare.
Vocal crowd too.
Right in front of the
into him.
Merrivale Social Club rooms under the bar there, and it's Jalen Porter with the resulting free kick.
Horsler's been good. He's been trying to stick with him a little bit.
And what he'll do is he'll run off on him too.
Just like that.
Horsler has the ball on his defensive back 50. Kicking it out, looking for Sandow. In the way there.
Good courage by young Eldridge.
Going back with the flight of the ball was Jordan Eldridge. And there'll be a throw in right in front of the Merrivale. What's that? The bench?
Yeah, the bench.
The bench. Thrown back into play, and it's Sandow versus Jamison.
Well
Tap one by Sandow. Down to Porter. Not coming out of there, and it's Cade Gordon slipping over.
Edge has just ran onto his own player.
Sandow back through the ball. That's dropping the ball. No, play on, says the umpire. McFarlane to Mungine, slips over at the wrong time, dribbles a kick forward. Coming out was Wilson Lenahan, and the ball stays in. Dukas out of bounds on the full. Good pressure by Allansford, who have come to play.
They have
well and truly come to play. They're not here. They're not here to play second fiddle to Merrivale. Kick inside, looking for Hoffman and Sandow. Good spoil there by Manny Sandow. Gordon first on the ball. Back to Mungine, who's had plenty of it. Oh, dangerous kick by Mungine. Good work by Jack Gleeson. Back in. That's holding the man. Yes, it is. Could have been 50 because he didn't hand it back properly. Great work by Jack Gleeson. Kick on its way, looking for Dukas. Good strong hands by Ollie Dukas. Just inside his attack, inside the centre square, forward side. Handball back. Looking for Jack Gleeson. Jack Gleeson kicking inside, looking for Ryan. Ball bounces on its point, and they'll dribble out of bounds. And they've moved the ball really well up into that, up the hill.
That was a nice bit of play there by Merrivale.
Having played football here a few times, it's very tough kicking the ball up that hill. It takes a lot of work. It's a young boundary umpire throws it back in, and it's
good throw.
Kirkwood versus Weir. Tap one by Weir. Down to Gordon of Allansford. Clearing defensive kick by Gordon. Attack on the ball by Johnstone to Porter. Out finds Wilson Lenahan. Back inside. Good strong mark
good
there
there.
by Brad Edge. Not played. Play on.
He probably should have
Porter
gone back there.
ran into trouble. Blind turn out of trouble. Free kick
What's he
going
called?
in the
Free
way
kick.
of Allansford for a high fend off against Jalen Porter. Will go in the way of Ben McFarlane. McFarlane now kicking out, looking for the running man, Cooper Day. But it's Mungine will get onto the crumbs. Kick off the ground, getting it going forward at all costs. Norm Mungine. First one there is that man, Sandow, who has been
Everywhere.
in 7 minutes of football, has been everywhere. Well said, Harry, because
He
that's
has.
exactly what he's been. And he'll get a bit of a breather because Barling's up on his feet, ready to come on. He'll probably come on the 10-minute mark, and then Manny will just run where he wants.
As he tends to do.
He does, yes. Sandow versus Jamison. Ball's thrown back in. Won by Sandown. Down, but it's Ma. Quick kick inside forward 50. Intercept mark there goes in the way of Joe Lenahan.
It's locked up everywhere you go.
There's no exit points for Merrivale, but Lenahan will find one in Dukas. Dukas, a great kick there by Joe Lenahan, finding Dukas. Has another kick on and finds his target in McLaughlin. McLaughlin will chip it over and find Neve.
Yeah.
Neve with the long sleeves. Go onto that left side and does. Looking for Crap. Good
Crappy.
lead. And it's the Ant-Man Neve at the fall of the ball and he's buzzing around like a little bee. Kick defensive there by Drake. Good defensive spoil by McLaughlin, but it's young Zane Neve at the fall of the ball. Looking for Ryan and Crap. Probably shouldn't have brought his man to the ball there, Harry Ryan. And Nathan Crap was all by himself, but he brought his man as defensive spoil and it dribbles out of bounds.
For those of you playing at home, yes, there might be a couple of comic book analogies today because that's how we're describing it. A bit of a battle of the Titans, isn't
Battle
it,
of
Paul
the
Walker?
Titans. Battle of, it's either DC or Marvel today. Won by Crep, but I think that was a free kick against Nathan Crep because he didn't nominate and he touched the ball before it hit the ground. And the resulting free kick will go in the way of Allansford. Kick out, finds Gordon. Handball over the top, finds Bradley Bull.
Oh, and off he goes.
Bull runs around his tackle, looking for Ma. Good body work there by Sam Gleeson. Overruns it Van Roy. Handball back by Sandow. Back to Dukas. All done by hand. And it's the Porter, sliding mark by Porter. Over to Neve. Neve has Ryan. Oh, it could have been a free kick to Ryan, and it's been paid by Andrew Lockheed. Chop of the arms, pushing the back, you name it. It was any of them.
All
Great
of the
decision there by Andrew Lockheed, and Harry Ryan will go back. And this is probably the first, well, it is the first set shot at goal where it's a stop play by both sides. It's been a very entertaining first 10 minutes of the game as Harry Ryan lining up for goal number 1 of the day and 47th of the season. Crosses the 50-metre arc. Pretty deliberate in his approach. Kick on its way, and he's pretty happy with it, is he? He doesn't really show much emotion. And that is the first goal on the board. It sees on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Merrivale 1 goal to Allansford 2 behinds.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrient Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
And welcome back here to the MCG, and it's first goal on the board to the Merrivale Football Club by Harry Ryan. Tap won by Jamison. Streaming through his day. Barling, who's just come on the ground to give Manny Sandow that rest that we were talking about right on the 10-minute mark. And it looks to me that Sandow has gone to the wing, and the boys there's going to be a little bit of helter-skelter today, a bit of hustle and bustle.
1 goal in it over the netball, by the way, boys. One goal in it. Allansford's way.
Barling down to Dukas. Allansford's way. Interesting. Yes. And it's Crap in the race. Bounce of the ball back in favour of Kay Gordon. Gordon. Kick forward. That could have been too high against Barker on Reed, and it's Sandow. Handball over the top, looking for Joe Lenihan. A fumble by Joe Lenihan. It's dribbled out of bounds, and the ball will be thrown in on probably the forward flank of Allansford. Comes back into play. It's Barling and Jamison. Jamison wins the tap down. Kane Gordon, nothing. Overruns the ball. Marr out to Jamison. Jamison looks to give it off. Back to Swan on that left peg. Inside.
Grist.
And
Oh.
is it Grist? Yes, good lip by Grist. And it's Hoffman. The fall
Great
of the
crumbing ball.
Right to Manny.
Sandow. And Sandow, when he has his rest, will just play defensive loose man.
And they're off here.
Dukas off to the races. Got a panic. Second bounce. Inside forward 50 with the kick. Looking for Ryan. Good body work there by Drake. And at the fall of the ball is Allansford. Clear and kick out. And it's Swan.
Kirkwood.
Swan. Handball inside. Finds Coots. He'll get onto the left foot. He's got time and space.
Oh.
Gets around McLaughlin. Kick inside.
To
looking
Reed.
for Jamison. No, that's Reed.
To
And it's
Day.
Day.
The Flash.
Look at him
The
go.
Flash.
The Flash.
And he's missed
He's
to the
just
left.
missed it.
The Flash. Good work. Good
Well
work,
done,
Harry.
Cram. Good
And
pickup.
that's what I like to see from Cooper Day. He brought his man up the ground and then burns them going the other way.
Get him a Snickers. Doesn't the Flash eat candy bars and stuff
Yeah, I'm
to
not
help
sure.
charge his
It's been a
batteries
long
up?
I'm not a comic person myself.
Barry Allen.
Yeah, that's him. Yes.
To Nave.
Kick out,
Oh,
but it's Cooper
Cooper
Day.
Day.
Could have been paid the mark and
Jeez.
was.
Lee McNaughton.
And that could be a contender for the Kelly Screamer by Cooper Day in that first quarter.
Shout out to Lucas Reed.
At the Kelly, who won the golf simulator raffle on
He did
Thursday
too.
night. Hoffman now, fall of the ball. Handball out, back to
Jamison.
Kick inside, not to the
Robbie
advantage.
with the
There he is,
body.
number one.
And he's got
Robbie.
number
Yes,
one.
number one. Good work there by
Zach
Zach Jamison. Played the role of the rover, did the big ruckman, then kicked it forward, and Hare just too big and strong there for Horsler. There's not much he could do. It's just his strength that won him that. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, sees Allansford leading 1-3-9 to Merrivale 1 goal.
That's what they needed.
They
bit
did
of,
need
bit of a
that.
confidence
They've-
boost.
They've probably had most of the play in that first quarter so far, all 14 minutes of it, have Allansford. And that was probably it was just good, strong body work there by...
What I like too is there's been a lot of players that have had some of the ball, like it's been shared right
Yeah.
around,
And both teams.
Yep,
Ball's
absolutely.
thrown back up in the middle, and it's Jamison down against Barling. Tap one, and probably could have been too high in favour of Marr, but umpire Keane will call for the ball.
I reckon that's Lee McNaughton.
Lee McNaughton. Well, you said the bloke with hair was Keane. So I'm only he looks like
Be
he's got
careful,
hair.
Cranny.
No, I meant the one with hair is McNaughton.
Don't want to get grumpy Paul Walker grumpy
So-
this early in the game.
Anyway, it'd be nice to know which one's got hair and which one doesn't. And it's Edge kicking a ball forward, and it's on in the middle. You watch the fight there, Crammy, and there's another one
There's
out on the
another
wing
one
as well.
starting again.
But it's Moncrief. Moncrief have it smack bang in the middle of the MCG, and he'll kick it out, clear and kick out, finding Sam Gleeson. I think it is. It's one of the Gleeson's brother. Back into Petrel John Stone. John Stone back into Porter. Down on his knees was Jalen Porter. He has the kick inside forward 50 looking for Weir. Good strong mark
Great
there
mark.
by Weir.
That's a
and
contender.
that could have been 50 as well. He was dumped after he clearly marked the ball. And Kirkwood's got up holding a wrist there by the looks of it.
Injury thanks to Bloom's the pharmacy in Lava Street next to Kerman's Hamburgers.
And Dylan Weir are lining up for his first. The Hulk.
The Hulk.
As he comes in, Weir, kick on its way. Goal umpire moves a little bit. Nathan Krepp loves it behind the goals, and that's the first one to Dylan Weir. Second on the board for the Merrivale Football Club. It sees Merrivale 2-12, leading Allansford 1-3-9 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Fitz Media Live is the Southwest free on-demand streaming platform. It's the same as any streaming service with no costs. It's free to download, free to register, and free to watch our local programs, including Southwest local news, The Full Story, Silver Ball Sessions, and 4 Wide. Fitz Media Live also brings you special events. You can also use Fitz Media Live to stream to your TV. Fitz Media Live. Download it today.
And it's Merrivale, free kick possibly to Porter, but no, Moncrief overshoots the handball. Coming through is Reed. Johnstone, he was built for the games like this, is Jack Johnstone. Good kick out, looking for the ruckman in Barling. Barling will just kick it to advantage, and it was a bit of a bad ball drop there by Reggie, but you could see what he was doing. In the way is Edge. Edge back to Hunger, the captain of the Merrivale Football Club. He'll pump it inside, looking for Day. Kicks it on top of his head, does Hunger, and that's holding the man. No, not paid there against or for Barling. Great solid tackle there by Marr on the ruckman, and it'll be a ball up just inside.
Merrivale have it really locked up down there when they get down to Allansford's offensive 50.
And that's the loose man in Sandow rolling back. Jamison versus Barling, won by Jamison. Quick kick on its way. Horsler, good work. Oh,
Harry?
No, just dribbles over the ball, over the goal line from behind. And it'll be Barker to bring it back in for Merrivale. I think that was young Van Roy that snapped that on goal then, wasn't it?
Nah, it was Rani, and then Benny McFarlane was in the goal square with Rob.
Yeah, okay. Quick kick in by Barker finds Gleeson. Jack just drops it, puts himself under pressure that he didn't need to. Kick out to the Merrivale coach's box side. And as the ball dribbles out in front of the Roma Britnell side, next to the Gleeson Real Estate sign, out there on the outer wing. And ball will be thrown back in, and looks like Sandow's gone back into the ruck, and Barling will play that loose man behind the ball. Ball's thrown back in. Sandow wins it down straight to Allansford. Handball back inside the corridor by Allansford. Good body work there by Sam Gleeson. Handball back by Johnstone. Finds Sandow. Good body work there by Ryan. Quick lead up. He just overshot it a bit on Weir, and Kirkwood intercepts, gets the mark. Out to Bull. Bull clearing kick. It'll be a foot race between Gordon and Neve. Neve will run onto his left foot. Just needed to chip it over the top to Lenahan. No, that's the... Yeah,
We're running around, everyone. He's looking for the step, but Bull's there.
We're back into the Ant-Man. He'll get around.
Human highlights.
Nearly there by Jack Neve. Nearly, he just bananaed it a bit too much. No left peg, left side. And it'll be Gordon to bring it back in.
Around the grounds, thanks to VG Cabinets. All your cabinetry needs. Down to the Davidson Oval. Old Collegians well in control. 3-4-22. South Rover's yet to score.
Okay, well, that's a good start there by Collegians. A mark that Mungine should have taken was dropped. Good contest by Moncrief and Mungine. Ball came out, then came back in. You can't be paying holding the ball there. Jack Neve. Ball just came back in, and umpire Lockheed will throw it up. And it's just outside the Merrivale forward 50 to be Barling and Jamison to do battle. Holding the man against Barling, but no. Good smother, good follow-up smother work on Jonah Marr's kick by Reggie Barling, and the ball will be thrown back in. And they'll do battle again.
Andrew Lockheed's gone the hat off today.
Yeah, I see that. Ball's thrown back into play. Jamison wins down to Marr. Marr and Dukas, good work there. Good solid work by Marr.
It's a big hit there.
Barling. That could have been very,
that's just silly, young man.
Very lucky.
He's running, he's leaving the mark.
Especially this late in the season, mate. Don't be throwing arms around faces at this time of the year. Marr, good strong hands there by Aidan Gordon. Silk Gordon kicks it back in, looking
Benny Lee.
Behind Benny Lee. Lee
looking
kicks
for Hare.
To Hare. Kicks it to his advantage.
Benny Lee.
Fantastic kick there by Ben Lee. That is a very underrated skill there by Ben Lee. He knew that Hare had the advantage. He had the drop on the ball. He's got great body work, and he kicked it to his advantage. Fantastic kick, Ben Lee.
Would you say that's a hot streak, Paul Walker?
He's running hot for Ream. Thanks to Turlin's Plumbings. Is Benny Lee there as Hare comes in for his second goal for the day. 40 metres out directly in front is Robbie Hare. Kick on its way. He likes it. There's number two. Number two for the day. And that's brings the score on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Allansford 2 goals 4-16 to Merrivale 2 goals 1-13. Great work by Allansford from that defensive stoppage. Silk Gordon into Lee, and he just took the ball and ran in and saw that Hare had the advantage and kicked it to his advantage.
Went bang.
Just great body work by Robbie Hare. Fantastic play by Allansford. Like, there's nothing anybody...
No.
It was just fantastic football.
Good speed on the ball there.
Ball thrown back up in the middle, and it's one down by Jamison. Merrivale come back through, and it's Sandow. He'll get the defensive clearance kick out to Krepp. Ball sits nicely for Nathan Krepp. He just chips it over, looking to his great mate in Neve, but it's Silk Gordon
with the size over Neve.
With the size and the strength over Neve. He'll kick it back out, looking for Mungine. Creates a contest. Nobody at the fall of the ball there by Allansford, but Norm Mungine's good enough to butter up and gets the ball out, and it'll be thrown back in right in front of the Merrivale.
The umpire's called it on the full.
How can you call it on the full when he handballed it?
Didn't see. Not sure what's going on here. Bit of a discussion amongst friends.
Interesting. I think
close over to the netball too, boys. Still over there.
I may have got confused. Unless, obviously we're a long way away, so we can't really see. Good.
Oh, that's a
there
good
he is.
Matty.
The man.
The miss.
Sandow. Kick inside forward 50, looking for Weir, and hits Weir on the chest, but drops what he should have taken.
He's
trying to get around from
Gordon.
But his strength got him. Kicks inside, finds Rani Jamison. Poor kick by Jamison, but it's Lenahan. Lenahan back inside forward 50. Drop mark that he should have taken there was by...
And Drake sockers it forward to Hunger.
Watson now doubles up, and it's a good tackle there by Bull. The ball wasn't coming out. Probably should have taken that, young Ollie Watson, but just didn't know what was coming back and just dropped what he should have taken. Sandow, Jamison do battle again. Sandow with the strength. No clear winner, but Jamison gets it again. Back down, and it's Neve. Quick kick inside forward 50. No one in particular, and we're streaming out. Bounces off one tackle. Kick back in, and that's an interesting kick. And it'll bounce on its point, and it's Wilson. Handball out to the Ant-Man, and the Ant-Man's got it! What a goal! Fantastic snap work by Dylan Weir. Got it back into that dangerous spot, and the smart forward of Jack Neve was there, and they kicked the goal, and that takes Merrivale on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard to 3 goals 1-19, leading Allansford 2 goals 4-16.
Hi, it's Rob from the Vet Group. Heifers are the future of a dairy herd, and the Vet Group is here to help your heifers meet their potential, whether that's by monitoring worm egg counts or mineral levels, or designing a vaccination calendar to help prevent infectious disease. Our techs and vets can make things easier for you on farm by weighing heifers, assisting in synchrony programs, and teat sealing heifers to prevent mastitis at calving. The Vet Group, making herd care easy.
Welcome back here to the MCG. Tap one by Sandow. Ball doesn't come out in the back against Jamison on Sandow. And the kick will go inside forward 50, looking for Ryan. Good. And at the fall of the ball is the Ant-Man in Neve. Kick forward, intercepted, and Bull will just rush it through for a behind. Smart play. That's the experience of Brad Bull. And he'll give it back to Edge, and Edge will bring it back into play. Smart play there by Brad Bull. Live to fight another day.
To Cooper.
Oh, that's a mark there to 50. The boy, you need to tell your boys that 50s, that's just a stupid call there by their boy. Mungine, great kick by Hunger. Mungine will wheel onto that left boot. Quick kick inside to Grist. Grist will turn onto that right peg and go.
It's bending, it's bending.
Oh, look at
Charlie
that.
Grist.
That was a goal off the boot. And that is a contender for the QX3 goal of the day.
Goal.
It was a fantastic play. And that's what happens when you have experience, Liam.
It's raining goals.
Bull rushed the behind, give it to Edge. Quick kick out, finds Jamison, and they were off. And that was textbook work by Allansford. And that's their third goal of the game. And it sees on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, Merrivale 3 goals 2-20 to Allansford 3 goals 4-22.
Around the grounds thanks to VG Cabinets over to the netball, and it looks like there is 5 goals in it. Merrivale's way, and they're at three-quarter time. So
fair enough. You might want to update the scoreboard, Liam. You missed a behind.
Did I?
On Merrivale. Ball's thrown back up into play, and it's Sandow down to Mungine, who's playing a game. Is Norm Mungine, as is Cooper Day. Back inside. Finds Jamison, the ruckman, inside looking for Hare.
Oh, he's too big.
He can do there. Matty Horsler. Great work by Allansford. And Hare is lining up for his third in the first term. 26 and a half minutes. No, we're just about to tick 27 minutes over in the first quarter. Like Hare's lining up for his third, and there's nothing Horsler could have done with all of them.
Perfect body work.
Hare comes in, deliberate approach on goal. They're jumping around on the mark. Hare, kick on its way. He likes it.
Bang.
It's a goal. No,
oh, hit the post.
Upright.
Oh.
Who put that? Yes, it does. Oh, no, the umpire whacked the umpire. Whacked the point, but that's a solitary behind to Hare. Barker. Good body work on Sandow by Mungine. Down to Grist. Mungine on that left side. Looking for Coots. Too strong for Coots. Holding the man will go in the favour of Coots. And Bradley Coots will have a shot. No, he's too far out to score. He's about 65 metres out. Kick inside forward 50. Kicks it to the advantage of Hare. Too big, too strong. Now, that's where Sandow needs to be, not 35 metres away from him. He needs to be pushing back, causing so much pressure.
Do they need
on
to
Robbie
make
Hare.
a call and put Sandow down there?
No, you can't take it away from the ruck.
He's going to kick 4 or 5 goals, mate. You just got to take that and hope you kick more the other end. But Hare, pretty much in identical position from his last shot on goal. 35 metres out directly in front, coming in. Kick on its way. That's a better one.
That's better.
That's much better, Robbie.
Place out.
That's number 3 for Robbie Hare. That takes his tally to 96 goals for the season. We are well and truly on 100 goals watch right now. And that's the quarter time siren that sees the end of a very entertaining first quarter that sees Allansford probably kicking with the aid of a 1 to 2 goal breeze. Lead Merrivale, Allansford 4 goals, 5-29. Lead Merrivale 3 goals, 2-20.
Both sides, they've had to work for it, though, boys, haven't they? It's a great, hotly contested game.
It's a great game of football, a very entertaining one at that. And
Craven's just putting in his order.
Yeah, he's putting in his order. Hopefully he asked the boys for the centre clearances inside 50s.
Don't you worry about that. The boys know who's boss. That's for sure. Boys, let's take a break, gather our thoughts, come back and get ready for a second quarter action because we are certainly on 100 goal watch. Robbie Hare with 3 in the first term. We'll take a break and come back for the second quarter shortly.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Sheepvention Rural Expo is back, bringing our community together over 2 fantastic days with agri-trade displays, workshops, competitions and demonstrations spanning all areas of agricultural practice. We've got local food trucks, fresh produce displays and amazing innovations. And don't forget all the fun and excitement with an animal petting zoo, working sheepdog trials, kids face painting and sheep displays. There's something for the whole family at Sheepvention.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
Fitz Media promotes, informs, entertains and supports Southwest Victoria. Southwest Local News covers local stories through Facebook and on Fitz Media's on-demand streaming service. Fitz Media produces local programs important to the Western District, from local sport to entertainment. Fitz Media also offers a range of promotional options, from corporate video services to advertising. Reach a huge audience and support an independently owned local media company. Fitz Media, get in touch today. Welcome back to the MCG of the Bush, the Merrivale Cricket Ground. Perfect conditions for football, and we're in for an absolute blockbuster as we predicted. It's certainly going to be a fantastic game of football as we see Tim Knowles having a chat to his charges. Paul Walker, Harry Cram in commentary. Boys, there was lots of contested hardball gets there, and it's going to be like that all day.
Well and truly, Liam, it was a very entertaining first quarter, and if that's what we can expect for the last 3 quarters of the game, we're going to be in for a fantastic game of football.
It looks like over at the netball, thanks to VG Cabinets, all your cabinetry needs, it looks like Merrivale are shooting away a little bit. So they are still going to be the force to be reckoned with in conjunction with Naranda, but no doubt we will see the Cats in finals. Crammy, it's great to see such an exciting year for the Cats, isn't it, mate? It's both football and netball, some really good sides, and you know, getting a lot of chances to go deep into the finals campaign.
Yeah, it's nice. I think if you look, for both footy and netball, nearly all our teams are up there, I think, making finals. I think both 13 and netball are out of the 5, but still pushing. I know my 15s were 5th for the 15s netball, they're 1st or 2nd, and then 18s, 17s the same, both up there, and then same for all the senior netball and then us. So
makes for a strong club, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And Harry Cram, you had one job, and that is to get some stats from your charges. Are they coming up with the goods, or are you too busy ordering drinks and lollies off them?
I don't think any of them got photos like I asked, so I will have to lecture.
Oh, no.
But we did get a little bit of a stat there that Mungine had 11 early in that first quarter, but I reckon he would have wound up close to 14 or 15. He had a mortgage on it, did Norm Mungine.
Thanks to SHB Financial.
It was very hard. It was like picking best players for the first quarter. Between Harry and myself, we thought Silk Gordon, Jamison of the Zach variety, Jonah Marr, Norm Mungine, Robbie Hare with his 3 goals, 1, and Cooper Day for Merrivale. I think if Manny Sandow wasn't playing, they'd be a few goals behind, a few further back. Was best for Merrivale. Jack Neve was elusive at the fall of the feet of the forwards for Merrivale. Darren Wee, I keep saying Darren Wee. And as umpire Lockheed holds the ball up, throws it up, and it's Jamison versus Sandow. Clear winner by Sandow, but it's Marr. Marr, quick kick forward in the way. No, Day
straight line by
straighting
Day.
out, and still got the ball going in front of him, but Joe Lenihan stops him in his tracks. Johnstone back to Sandow. Sandow, quick kick forward and in front. That's holding the man against Allansford, but no, play on, and there's that man. No, that's not Jamison.
No, that was Cade Gordon straight to Manny's chest.
Back to Sandow. Sandow puts a one-hander. That was probably not a good effort there by Dukas, but he butters up. Ball inside forward 50, and it's Grist. Handball too high there.
Too high, free kick, Grist.
Charlie Grist. And you said it a bit early, Liam, but umpire Lockheed has his hat back on.
It's back
Grist. Good defensive spoil by Barling. The move looks to be made of Barling back to
Harry.
Yeah, with the banana.
Good defensive work there by Reggie Barling. Stopped another crucial, what would have been a certain goal there by Robbie Hare. Great work, young man.
It might be based on UV index, whether or not he has
Possibly,
the hat on.
or the sun has come out.
That's what I mean. It's probably a bit more sun out there, so maybe
We
that's
are getting a bit
determined.
warm. The weather's getting warmer. The days are getting longer. It's getting closer to spring and daylight savings. And Barker kick out finds Sandow out in front of his eyes. In those jukes of his is Manny Sandow.
One sock up.
Half a sock up. Sandow looking for Crep. Good tap out by Crep on Lees, but it's edge to Hunger, all by hand. Over to Marr, to Coots. Coots will get a quick kick inside forward 50 to Hoffman. Good mark there by the wily veteran in Eli Barker with the socks up. Eli Barker, the former Collegians player, transferring across to Merrivale. Barker looking for Crep. Good strong hands there by Nathan Crep. He'll find good work there by Ryan. Great. Oh, that's a holding the man free kick. No, play on, says the umpire. And Edge will just run that out of bounds. And the ball will be thrown back in as I pinch one of Crammy's orange snakes. I've never seen a bag full of snakes all the same colour.
Neither. I just
Interesting
looked over.
By the Merrivale Football Club.
Special order from H. Cram. Only eats an orange snake, I'm told.
Umpire throws it back in and Sandow just takes it out of the ruck.
Whoa.
Kicks a torpy to touch. Great kick there by Sandow. And if he was playing rugby union, it's a great kick to touch. Just landed just inside, and it's just inside the intersect where the 50-metre arc meets the boundary line, and the ball will be thrown back in. And it'll be Ryan versus Drake. Do battle. Ryan should have the strength and does, and then butters up onto his left foot, finds Porter, not far enough. Porter chip kick inside, looking for Crep. No, and it's Dukas, handball out, finds Watson, and Watson goes bang. Great work, Harry Ryan in the ruck there. He could have run around on the right and blazed away, but no, brought it back inside and brought it back into the centre corridor, and that's a much-needed goal to Merrivale, even though it's only 3 minutes into the second quarter, and it sees Merrivale trailing Allansford by 3 points, and it's Merrivale 4 goals, 2-26, Allansford 4-5-29 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Beautifully done.
Great work there by Merrivale. Not quite a QX3 contender.
No.
But it was just good team play by the Merrivale Tigers. As umpire Keane throws it back up, and it's Jamison and Sandow. Sandow goes bang down to Porter. Shoulders out by Porter, and it just overcooked the kick to Neve, and it's Silk Gordon. Gordon now looking for the running man, the flash in Day. Overruns it, butters up, and it's Marr. That's too high. Play on. No, umpire says I'll have it.
Just taking a bit of a look at the comments on Facebook, and there is a little bit of traction with the comic characters, with the with the names. So well done there, mate.
Hopefully it's just not Millsy. And the ball's thrown back up. No clear winner, and it's dribbled. No, it's dribbling out of bounds in front of Sam Gleeson, and it'll be thrown in front of the Matco Hire sign there. Fitzy on that outer wing, or the scoreboard coach's box side here at the MCG.
If you were to label Nick Mills as one of your superheroes, which one would it be?
I don't know. I'll have to have a think about that.
Yeah, okay. We'll come back to that.
And it's Petrel Johnstone kicking it forward. Crep in front position. Good mark there by Nathan Crep.
Great grab.
Good strong hands. And he's got Dylan Weir one out, and he'll kick it to his advantage. Great kick there by Crep.
Oh,
and
lace out.
You can have your arms out all you want there, Mr. Kirkwood, but it was just good, strong body work. He probably did have a handful of jumper, but that's payback for all the time the defenders have forwards jumpers grabbed.
Spoken like a true forward.
Correct. And Dylan Weir will be lining up for his second goal, and Merrivale to take the lead. Weir coming in now. Kick on its way, likes it off the boot, or I do.
Doesn't even move.
Umpire does not move, and that's Dylan Weir's second goal. And we've got Batman at one end and the Hulk at the other, going head to head,
DC
like we thought.
Versus Marvel.
Hare with 3, Weir with 2, and on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Merrivale take the lead 5 goals to 32 to Allansford 4-5-29.
This is unbelievable.
And we've got a good old-fashioned shootout.
Absolutely.
Today,
Bathed in
Liam.
sunshine.
We've got the two most potent forward lines in the competition against the two best midfield groups. Days like today, I envy being a backman.
There you go.
Sandow wins it down again, and it's Porter first on the ball edge. Everyone's in there. Nah, ball's not coming out. Umpire says, I'll have it. Good tackle there by Bradley Coots. Just inside the centre square, Merrivale's end. Sandow and Jamison. Sandow, clear winner there. Down to Neve. Playing for a free kick there was Jack Neve. Intercept mark there by Ollie Watson. Great mark there, young man. Watson now go back inside forward 50. Looking for Ryan. Oh! Harry Ryan had a good leap at it there and dropped it. And it could have almost been 50 against Mungine on Watson there. He got into that danger.
He was overly close there, Norm.
Ryan versus Drake. Drake wins out. Running through, streaming through is Wilson Lenahan.
Oh, might have
and that's
missed it.
No, sorry, that's Jai Wilson. I was right. I just got the Wilsons. You can't be complaining about that, Bradley Bull, but that's a fantastic goal there by Jai Wilson. Great hit down in a ruck by Ryan, and that is a contender for the QX3 goal of the day. And Merrivale have gone bang, bang, bang in the first 7 minutes of the second term to take the lead and skip out to a handy 9-point lead. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, sees Merrivale 6-2-38, leading Allansford yet to score in this second term 4-5-29.
And just quickly, I'm looking at the netball score here, and it looks like Allansford have come back and they're up by a goal. It might be, no, Merrivale's up by a goal. There's one goal in it in the last term, deep in the last term.
Deep in the last term.
So that's exciting.
Another win, another tap down by Sandown, down to Porter, pushing the back against Drake. Good attack on the ball was by Gordon. Clearing kick by Lee. Looking for Day. But it's
Keeps
Porter.
his feet.
Handball over the top. Intercepted by Swan. Day gets away from Porter. Kick up that chimney. Standing under that, boys, and it's Sandow and Jamison. Oh, good mark. Nearly taken there by that's holding the man.
Free kick to
Holding
Cooper
the man to Hoffman against Zay Neve, and he'll kick it out. And Swan will wheel straight onto that left foot. Kick inside, looking for Grist. No, that's Ma. Defensive kick out. Ooh, dropped what he should have taken there was Neve. Jamison butters up, gets around young Neve. Kick inside to the running man in Day. The flash, wheels on the right boot. Day, and there's Sandow. It's almost a free kick against Barling.
Robbie asked for it.
Looks like the change has been made, and Barling has gone to Hare.
And it's all over at the netball. Merrivale getting the job done by 2 goals.
2 goals. Close game. Good strong hands out there from the kick from Sandow by Sam Gleeson. Gleeson now smothered there by Kane Gordon. Good strength by Gleeson. Didn't stick the tackle. Joe Lenahan dives in, stacks on the mill. Sam Gleeson not happy with the tackle by Kay Gordon. And the boys are throwing their weight around, which is great to see. Sandow, good at tap. Saw the Ant-Man.
Oh,
what's happened here?
Behind play.
Pulled out.
What's happened here? Free kick to whom?
To
Umpire's got his hand pointing.
Free kick to Jamison.
Jamison against Sandow.
To Norm.
Mungine on that right side for a left footer. What's he going to do, Norm? Norm will wheel around. Kick on its way.
The hot spot.
Looking for Hare.
Coop Day.
And Day at the fall of the ball. Snap on the goal with the right.
Inside
Banana.
That's the contender.
That is a well and truly contender. That'll knock off
Harry Ryan.
What a goal.
That was Cooper Day. And that'll knock off Charlie Grist for Cola's QX3 goal of the day. And that's a handy goal for Merrivale. They needed that one.
Absolutely.
Allansford, yes, sorry. Get a bit excited here, do I, Crammy? And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, game tightens up again, and it's Merrivale 6-2-38 to 5-5-35 Allansford.
Should have seen him last week, Crammy. The car was fogging up.
Yes, it was. It was very wet and cold, and my shoes are still dirty from last week.
Disappointment, though, amongst the punters. No, I mean, I wanted to see you do a mudslide.
Yeah, no. That was never happening.
Well, Almost could have got it happening.
Gordon out to Ma.
No, that's Jamison.
Jamison on their left foot.
To
looking
Ma.
for Ma. They look very similar, do they?
They do.
Fall of the ball is Petrel Johnstone. Good defensive spoil there by Edge. Edge will kick it inside to a 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Hare. Good body work there by Robbie Hare. But the first two players back were Merrivale, and one of them was Wilson Lenahan. The other one was Manny Sandow. He's not going to get it easy now.
No.
Manny Sandow will just be rolling back and looking to block up holes for Robbie Hare. So Allansford have got to be clever. There's going to be a loose man. Ball's thrown back in. Sandow wins out, but it's Coots.
Coots, left footer.
Snap around, Coots. Good work there. Gordon. Ball slips over there by Kane Gordon and Sandow. Quick kick out, defensive side, McLaughlin. Porter feigns the handball twice. Kick inside forward, inside the centre square, and it's
Jai
Wilson. And it probably should have taken that mark, but the umpire out to Silk Gordon. Slipping over at the wrong time was Gleeson. Good tackle there by Jack Gleeson. Ball's not coming out of there, and umpire Lockheed will call for the ball and throw it up. Very entertaining game of football.
Absolutely. Just trying to fill a bit.
Lockheed throws it up. Manny and Jamison again. Tap one down by Manny. No clear winner. Oh, it looks like Mar gets it out of the handball to Cooper Hoffman, who dumps it in. Looking for Grist.
What was Robbie Hare doing there?
Reggie gets it out. Quick kick.
Out finds Porter. Porter now on the outer wing. Handball over the top to Moncrief. Moncrief over the top to Lenahan. Lenahan, that was all done by hand by Merrivale. Lenahan, chip kick finds Krepp. Krepp will step inside. No. Benny Lee is not having anything to do with that. Like step around the corner by Nathan Krepp. And he just rushes his body in out of bounds. Looks like Neve and Horsler are on the bench. Can't see who's on the bench for Allansford. It'll be Van Roy.
I reckon Brett Hunger's just gone. Looks like he's walking there.
Sandow grabs it out of the ruck, but it's intercepted by Kane Gordon. Cooper Day streaming out. Great work there by Porter. And the ball will trickle out of bounds. It'll be another boundary throw in front of the Matco Higher side. And the Roma Britnell sign out there on that outer wing. Next to the Nutri and Ag sign there. Crammy?
It's good that they put them so close together.
They put them all so close together. It's fantastic.
Bit of work goes into it.
Yeah. Sandow, Jamison, no clear winner. But it's Ma. Handball out to Swan. Swan gets through and he's on that left foot. Nice little handball away. Out to Ma. The ruckman in Jamison. Jamison chiseling kick inside, finding his brother in Rani Jamison.
It's actually his nephew.
Nephew. Well, there you go. Jamison looking in. Fantastic kick by Jamison inside forward 50.
And 50. Manny's just tackled him for no reason.
I think it was touched, but the umpire wouldn't have heard it. And Hoffman will go back and kick Merrivale's 6th goal for the game. And what was it? 2nd for the term. And take back the lead by 3 points. He's not going to miss that. He could even slip over and he'll still kick that. Hoffman comes in and goes bang. Is he going to hit the window? No. Great work. And this is why they're the best two teams in the competition, Crammy. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Allansford take back that lead. 6 goals, 5-41, leading Merrivale 6-38 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
I'm Roma Britnell. I'm working hard for you and for the South West Coast region. I want to know what matters most to you. You can email me, catch me on social media, or visit my office in Liebig Street. I'm here to work for you.
The MCG and sees a really tight tussle between the top two sides of the WDFNL for 2025. And Horsler looks like he's going to move into the ruck, and that move to Barling on Hare is going to stick. Overrunning it was Coots, but it's Edge out to Jamison, the ruckman, onto that left foot. Kicking and looking for Grist. At the fall of the ball is Neve. Handball back to Dow. Dow inside the centre square to Moncrief. Moncrief gets on his bike. Good hit up there by Jai Wilson. Jai Wilson has a couple of one-on-ones in this forward 50. Kicks it to Weir. in a tussle. He's got a handful of jumper there, but no play on, and it's Ma via hands from Gordon out to Swan. Overrun it. Watson. Mungine gets on that left side and he's out, and the Ant-Man's after him. Intercept mark. Good pressure there by Jack Neve, putting a bit of pressure on Norm Mungine, and it's Jack Gleeson into Weir. Good strong hands.
Good.
Dylan Weir. But this shot on goal comes from one thing and one thing only: the forward pressure by Jack Neve, the Ant-Man. Put the pressure on Mungine, turns it over. Gleeson turns it back straight into a one-on-one, and we are lining up for his third. You were going to say something there, Crammy?
Just looking at who the rotations are, it looks like Cade Gordon's gone on and Brady Coots has gone to the bench. Looks like Brett Hunger and Harry Van Roy's there.
Weir now kick on its way. Poor ball drop, and he's missed that to the right. And that takes the score. Merrivale 6-4-40, trailing Allansford 6-5-41. And we won't say it, Crammy, but I will. We've got the close one.
Yes, we do.
1 point ball game against the Titans of the league this year, these two clubs. And it's Edge kicking it out, finding Silk Gordon. Gordon now, he very rarely makes a bad decision, does Aiden Gordon. Great kick there. Good lead-up target by Day. Dow looks like he's hurt a foot or an ankle. Play on, says the umpire. Day kicks it over the top, looking for Hoffman and Moncrief. First back on the ball is Hoffman, but too strong there is Moncrief. Jamison chipped over for Chris. Good body work by John Stone. John Stone to Dukas by hand. Dukas streaming out of his back half, looking for McLaughlin. McLaughlin handball back inside, finds Gleeson. Gleeson kicking it forward to a one-on-one in Weir and Kirkwood. Backing Dylan Weir all day long. He had the height, he had the weight over Kirkwood. Used his body well. It didn't matter what Kirkwood did then. It was always going to be tough work. And Dylan Weir is a bit further out from his last kick on goal. He probably needs to focus on his ball drop a bit more. He had the distance. And he's lining up for his third, which will be his 75th for the season.
It looks like he's spending more time looking at Norm than he is the goals for this run.
A very interesting
kick on its way, and he's
pre-kick routine.
I reckon if he focused on the goals more than Norm there, he might have had
There's the Pest Mungine at his very best.
We do need to find a pest control sponsor.
Well, we might have to talk to Aiden Bossy. He might jump on board. And it's Gordon now, the distributor for the Allansford Football Club, Aiden Gordon. Looking for his ruckman in Jamison. Good intercepting was Sandow. Defensive spoil, handball back. Over the top by Krepp, looking for Moncrief. Ball's not coming out of there. Umpire says, I'll have it. And we'll throw it up. Probably on the centre wing here at the MCG at Merrivale. As we're getting, shake, rattle, and roll in the back of the van there. Ball's thrown up, and it's Horsler versus Jamison. Down to tap one by Horsler. Ball's not coming out. It's Dukas holding the man. Jamison on all fours out to the Hoffman. Hoffman takes his second bounce, and Porter's got him. Dropping the ball. Great work, Jalen Porter. And that could almost be 50. That's stupid, Lockie Reed.
Just settle it down.
He was just saying, hey. Don't try and run away from me, Charlie Hoffman.
Nave.
Cooper Hoffman. Neve. Chip over the top, looking for Matty Horsler with the long sleeves and the long socks and the long hair.
Everything.
I like how he's got his sleeves rolled up too. Horsler, chip kick over the top, looking for that man Sandow. He's got a height and weight advantage against Ma, and kick was just a bit poor by Horsler. And the ball trickled out of bounds, and it'll be thrown back into play. And it'll be Horsler and Jamison to do battle. And it looks to me that Manny's just going to roam around the back of the pack. Jamison now wins the tap.
And
first onto it,
to him.
Ma. He's not getting past Charlie Moncrief. Tackle is Jonah Ma, and the umpire says, I'll have it. Bit of a stalemate here on the near side. And 20 and a half minutes ticks over in the second term, and it's a 1 point ball game in the favour of Allansford. Grammy.
Yes, 1 point again. After a 1-point game last time we came up against each other as well.
Yes, and Mungine gets bumped over the line by Manny Sandow. And we'll have another boundary throw in.
Looks like the pest is following Manny around.
Yeah, he won't get near Manny, to be honest. Ball's thrown in at Jamison, down to Ma. Ma, strong upper body is Jonah Ma. He's trying to get rid of it, boys. It's not holding the ball. He's trying his hardest. It was just a too strong a tackle there by Charlie Moncrief. And it'll be thrown back up again. An entertaining second quarter so far. No clear winner in the tap, and it's Porter. Porter, Ma. Ball's not coming out. Moncrief puts his head over the ball. Horsler, quick kick on its way. Leading out is McLaughlin. Fumbles what he should have taken. McLaughlin, handball over, finds Watson. Watson kicks it out to the fat side of the ground. That's almost holding the man. No, play on. Fall of the ball is Krepp. Good handball by Krepp. Running into an open goal from Wilson's. That's his second. That's his second for the term, Jai Wilson. Great work, Nathan Krepp, to get the handball out to the runner. And that's a handy another goal to Jai Wilson, who's come on in this second term with those bright white pink boots. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Merrivale 7-4-46, leading Allansford 6-5-41. Great work, Jai Wilson. Come on, this is where you talk, Harry.
Oh, nah, nice little crumbing goal there.
It was a nice little crumbing goal.
But yeah,
good body work. It was the fat side.
Yeah,
changing the lanes big time by Merrivale then.
Smart options.
Kicked it out to the fat side of the ground.
If we look here, Manny's actually lined up on the wing.
On the wing, yeah. But what he'll do is he'll just play the defensive wing side. No clear winner. Handball won by Gleeson. Mungine gets the centre clearance. Lenahan, good body work there by Grist. Slipping over at the wrong time. Quick kick out by Neva. That's Hunger. Hunger will go back onto that right side, kicking it in for Hare. Fantastic kick again by Brad Hunger. There's Hare's lining up for his fourth, and I don't reckon any of the Merrivale defenders could do anything.
No.
The ball has been kicked to his advantage. It was a kick under pressure by Brad Hunger, but he kicked it to his advantage. And Hare lining up for number 4 and 97th for the season. Tough kick from this angle. Robbie Hare, pretty deliberate in his approach. He won't be going around the corner. He's just going to kick a solid drop punt. Hare running out. Great kick. Goal.
Curved it. Yes.
Goal. It was a goal as soon as he left the boot, and he's been bumped over.
He's knocked over.
Did he knock someone over or did he fall over?
I think he might have fell over.
I reckon it was Jack Johnstone was having a bit of lip, was Petrol Johnstone. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, Allansford take back the lead and lead 7 goals, 5-47 to Merrivale 7-4-46 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Very, very entertaining game of football.
Yes, it is. And I think the good thing about that passage play there by Allansford is they didn't let Manny fill the hole and get in front of Robbie.
And if they moved the ball quickly, and that was Manny's man that set that goal up. As Jess Rowan gives us a wave in the box. Jack Gleeson shoulders out. No, that's Sam Gleeson. Hits up Nathan Krepp. That's fantastic work by the Merrivale Football Club. You give either team opportunity where their shoulders out running towards goal, they'll hit up their targets. Krepp now for his first goal of the day. Kick on its way. It's got the journey and it's very accurate. Great kick there by Nathan Krepp. That's his first goal of the game. And Merrivale's 8th for the game and 5th of the term. Very, very entertaining. If you blink, you'll miss a goal here, Grammy.
Both teams are playing very good fast footy out of the midfield, and it's looking amazing.
What is it, the 2nd of August? And if this is the game of football we're seeing at the 2nd of August, these two teams are going to go deep in the season, and we could be seeing this the last game of the season. These two teams. And the umpire will throw it back up, and it's Horser and Jamison again. Jamison wins down to Coots. Jamison butters up his work. Out to Dukas is in the way. Dukas to Porter. Porter, Gleeson by hand. Back to Porter by hand. Porter out to Johnstone by hand. Quick kick out looking for McLaughlin. Ball just gets through McLaughlin and it's edged. Oh, Ollie Dukas, that's too high. And that's all it was, Brad Bull. It was just a too high tackle. There's nothing in it. Oh, kick inside. is cut off by Merrivale, but Allansford are good enough to get rid of it. That's in the back too high, and it's Day. Merrivale look to lift up the tempo here, and it's Gordon out to Swan. Sam Gleeson, the big bodies of Merrivale are coming now. That's almost a free kick against Day. No. Gleeson to Gleeson, out to Watson. Watson overshoots the handball. Ryan to that man, Wilson. Wilson, and it's Neve. Just was going to get tackled, knew he was going to get tackled, just took the tackle, and the umpire says, I'll have it. And it's 35 metres out directly in front from the Merrivale goals. And the bigger frames of Merrivale have sort of gone, shit, we're in a game here, boys. We better lift the tempo. And they're going to start throwing a bit of weight around. No clear winner there. The ball's not coming out of there. Umpire Keane will ask for the ball. It'll be another throw up directly in front of the Merrivale goals. Ryan wins the tap down to Mungine. Mungine clearing defensive kick out to that far side to Hoffman. Hoffman at the fall of the balls. Coots. Coots handballs back to Gordon. Looking for Jamison. Doesn't take the mark. Ball's bouncing around out there on the outer wing. Handball out by Gleeson. Looking for Dukas. Dukas inside. Good, solid, strong effort by Edge, but no mark. Lee out to Gordon. The ball's not coming out, and there's a bit of fisticuffs, is there? And just big bodies throwing their weight around a bit. But it's just getting willing and entertaining. Now, Grammy, it's fantastic to watch.
Loving seeing the big bodies of Merrivale start throwing their weight around and really make it a physical contest.
Ryan wins the tap, but no one in particular. Out to Lee. Lee looking for Grist with the long sleeves.
Got a bit of pace
just
on Petrol.
corralling him is Johnstone. Johnstone, great work by Jack Johnstone. Good spoil there by Joe Lenahan on Jonah Marr. Nothing in that, Jonah. Great defensive work by Joe Lenahan, and the ball will be thrown back in, and Horsler and Jamison will do battle again. Young boundary umpire throws it back in. Great job there, young fella. Down to Mungine, out to Swan, all by hand.
Is that right?
Intercept mark, no talk there by Merrivale. Johnstone. Johnstone gets it out to Gleeson. Gleeson pumps it forward, looking for Ryan. Good body work, Harry Ryan. Wheel on that right and give Dylan Weir a one-out opportunity against Kirkwood, which he does. Weir kicks to his advantage, bounces on his point. And it's Allansford clearing by Lee. Lee has ample time, gives it to Mungine. Out to Drake on that right peg.
Cooper Day!
Oh, that would have been a Kelly Screamer. That would have been Kelly Screamer mark of the year if he had taken that, but he didn't.
And
made Horsler earn it.
He's one of my tips.
Merrivale, Dukas inside, looking for Dow. That was a super effort by Cooper Day.
Oh.
That would have been a good hanger if he had taken, but didn't. Stiff there, Cooper Day.
We talk about who could be Superman, and
yeah,
if you're going to fly like that.
I must admit, if he didn't run like he does, he was going to be Superman in the DC world. But no, he just runs too well. Horsler wins out McLaughlin and Edge. Edge gets tripped over, nothing to see here. Umpire says no, nothing to see yet. Well, you're well within your rights there to ask, Brad, but he wasn't going to give you the trip. You were clearly tripped there. As umpire McLaughlin throws it back up. Sandow wins the tap. No one, down to no one. Ball will trickle out in front of the canteen, in front of Dow. And the Matco Hire sign there. The ball's dribbled out in front of. Whacked the Matco Hire sign. Did it, Fitzy?
I think it did.
And it rattled the Bell's Garden Supply sign at the same time. The ball hit it that hard.
Absolutely.
Ball's thrown back in. It's Sandow. Grabs it out of the ruck. Snap around the shoulder. Sandow, good courage there by Kay Gordon. And the Allansford players are saying, cool it down. It's deep into red time. And Kay Gordon's just missed the target. Just kicked it over his head. And kicked it out of bounds in the full. So he just, a skill error. Bit of fatigue setting in at Sam Gleeson. He's going to pump it, kick it into the hop stop. And it's McLaughlin, goes one-handed. But it's good enough to butter up, and that could be a goal! Yes, it is! Fantastic work there by McLaughlin.
Another QX3.
QX3 contender. It's going to take a bit to beat Cooper Day's one, though, but we'll put it down for a debate at the end of the game. But that's a handy little goal there by Merrivale, kicking downhill, down breeze. That's their sixth goal for the term. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Merrivale lead 9-4-58 to 7-5-47. On
Your highlight sheet's going to be chock-a-block, Paul Walker.
Yes, it is, well and truly. And it's
almost going to have to be a double pager.
Oh no, there's enough space on my pages, mate. I've made it right. It's just a matter of remembering them, that's all. But no, it's been a bloody marvellous game of football.
And remember the times too, so I can find them for selectors next week.
Okay. Do you want to give me some easier task to do?
No, you'll be right.
Umpire Lockheed throws it back up. Jamison wins the tap, and it's Coots. Steps inside, back onto his left foot. Kick a bit far, but Jamison's in front, like every good forward should be. Swan kicking it to Hare, one out. Where's his other arm? Umpire! And holding the ball this time.
Yeah.
Great tackle there by Robbie Hare.
Follow-up work, Robert.
It was a very stiff.
And there's the siren. That sounds a little bit like the V-line train leaving Audible. That little siren.
Does it really?
It does.
Couldn't hear it.
You should. They're very similar to the old train, the new trains.
He should have been. Should have had a free kick.
This would be number 4.
No, this is for number 5 and 98 on the season. Right on the on the half-time siren. This is a much needed goal for Allansford. Hare coming in a bit further out than his last one in the second. He'll just step out and kick it on that drop punt and miss it left. Oh, missed it left. It was a bit of a poor ball drop by Robbie Hare, but it's going to be a unbelievable second half.
Second half is going to be huge.
And that point sees this on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Merrivale take a 10-point advantage into the halftime break. And it sees Merrivale 9-4-58 leading Allansford 7-6-48. On a cracking game of football, a cracking half.
Absolutely.
And you know what's going to be tough? I think the easiest part of my day today and Crammy's day today is going to pick the goal of the day and the mark of the day.
Okay.
Yes.
The best players are bloody hard because this game's so entertaining. I'd like to go and watch the replay back. Yep. Then I could give my best players.
Well, I think
that's taking the soft option.
The hardest part of your day is going to be when you jump onto the oval and try and get an interview with Robbie Hare after he kicks goal 100. That's going to be the hardest part of your game.
Well, he's only 3 shy.
Yes. He's kicked 4 behinds.
He hasn't kicked 4 behinds. He's only kicked 3.
That was his 4th one there.
Nah, he hasn't had 8 shots at goal in the first half.
I don't know. I reckon Crammy might be onto it.
He's missed 2.
You boys need to swap notes. And
he's kicked 4 goals, 3.
I reckon he's kicked 2 points up each end.
I think
there was that one punch through by Reggie there, though.
I think you're talking shit. Oh, yes. Well, that...
Both
okay.
Both.
Well, that's probably fair.
It was off Robbie's boot. That's why I've called it.
Yes, okay. Yeah, no, he's not talking shit, Liam. He's actually
talking
fact.
Don't get him worked up, Crammy.
No.
We've got another half to get out of him here.
I can cop a good, honest debate, and if he's got evidence to stack his argument up, I'm happy to put my hand up and say I was... Oh, no, I can't say that.
Can't do it. Right.
But, yeah, great first half. It'll be even better second half.
We're going to take a break. Halftime show thanks to SHB Lending and Tony White. We're going to hear from the Allansford coach, Tim Knoll. And if we've got time, we'll cut back to an interview we did with Alicia and Josh Sobey from the Merrivale Football and Netball Club. You are in for what is going to be an entertaining second half. Don't you go anywhere. Halftime show thanks to SHB Lending coming your way shortly.
Netflix plans start from $7.99 per month. You pay $12 per month for Stan. Disney Plus costs $15.99 per month. And some news subscriptions cost $20 per month. Southwest local news and other programs on Fitz Media Live are free for you to enjoy, but we need your support. Set up a voluntary donation of as little as $3 per month, and you'll be helping us continue to keep local news and public interest journalism free for our community to ensure we can keep you informed now and for decades to come.
Hi, Big
With a fresh new menu, Peppers has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Peppers is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Peppers can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Peppers Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
Hi, it's Libby from the Vet Group. We are offering discounted standard desexing for dogs and cats for a limited time. Your pet will receive the Vet Group's gold standard level of care at a reduced cost. Terms and conditions apply. Contact the Vet Group Wollaston, Timboon or Portland clinics and book in your furry friend today. Remember, two's a company but a litter is a crowd. The Vet Group, making pet care easy.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Can I recycle this? Search recycling in Warrnambool to find out more. When we all sort our recycling correctly, more can be made from our available resources. A small act makes a big impact.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off a tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrient Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
Well, it is a massive game of football this weekend. The Battle of the Titans, Merrivale and Allansford at the local MCG. To chat a little bit more about it, I'm joined by Allansford coach Tim Knoll. Knowlesy, mate, this weekend it will be a test for both sides, no doubt.
Yeah, mate, it's going to be a really good hit out, and that's something that we've been looking forward to this game. And you know, the boys were up and about at training last night, so I know they're pretty primed for this Saturday.
Obviously, off the back of a good win at the weekend, you got your one back that you lost earlier in the year. What are your thoughts heading up against the force that is Merrivale? I know last time you played extremely well on them.
Yeah, I've said it a few times this year. Like, every side improves. You know, from the last time you played them to this time, you know, everyone's improved. You get a good look at each other. You know what worked, what didn't work. And I'm sure Merrivale have put the same time into, you know, watching videos of what we've done. And, you know, we've put the same amount of work into watching, you know, how they've gone about it. So, yeah, so every side improves. And, you know, obviously Merrivale would have studied some footage of us. We've studied some footage of Merrivale. And, you know, they've improved as the years gone on, and so have we. So, yeah, look, I don't think we'll change too much to the way we went about it last time, and we'll turn up and play the brand of football that we know can win games of footy and see where we end up.
The other part to the equation this weekend is Harry, mate, going for potentially a second consecutive century of goals in a season. That's pretty exciting for the club, but no doubt, you know, knowing Harry, he'd be more interested in the win than the milestone of 100 goals, albeit an extremely amazing achievement if it happens.
Yeah, look, this week, you know, Rob spoke to, you know, the group and myself, and, it's about winning the game of football. Like, for us, that's number one priority. And, for us to win the game, it's probably not about Rob kicking, 10 or 11 goals this weekend. I think it's got to be multiple goal scorers to win this one. I'm sure Rob's time will come over the next 3 weeks to get that 100. And if he does get it, it's a great achievement. But again, like Rob sat out at the start of the year and said that, for him to play in a grand final, to win a grand final was his number one goal. And, he hasn't sort of gone away from that. But we'll try and assist him over the next few weeks to try and get 100, but are we going to sacrifice winning a game of football to do it? Definitely not.
Absolutely not. And I think it probably, more so the opposition, they'd be very conscious of the fact that, he'd be, trying to get as many goals as he can. He's such a formidable forward. Are you expecting some pretty heavy matchups on him this weekend?
Yeah, obviously with no Barnesy in the side, it's, will Hoysley go to him or will someone else go to him? Either way, Merrivale have got a, pretty strong back line. So he'll get their best defender, no doubt. And, that can play into our favour as well. Like we've got, our forward line this week, we've probably structured up just a little bit differently than normal. And, and we'll try and expose that.
I think one thing that stands out for me about the Cats this year, mate, having seen a couple of the games, is just the depth of the side. You've got so many different players that can go forward, they can drop back if they need be. Rani Jamison's playing some great footy as well. You've got Norm, obviously down there too. You've got such a versatile side across every single line, and I think that probably makes you really hard to match up on. That's no doubt one of the things that you'd like to see is that depth.
Yeah, the depth is really good. And look, there's two young lads that, miss out this week. They're back to the twos. I see them probably in our best 21 at the back end of the year, but just to, find a bit of form. And one's been on holidays and, but we can go pick a side on a Thursday night and still be confident in what we're picking. And I think it was in the paper, I said, it's really hard. This is what you want as a coach, right? You want to have the depth and, you're leaving good players in the twos week in, week out. And it comes down to have us as coaches made the right call on player selection. So it's a real positive to have it. But I tell you what, there's sleepless nights on, have you picked the right side, because we know there is genuine senior footballers playing in our two side.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. You see, especially as you get towards the pointy end of the year. And you pretty much answered the question, but you're making some changes for this week, obviously?
Yeah, we had to we've made some changes. Obviously, Bully, missed with a bit of a niggle, so Bully comes back in. Benny Mack was away for work. And Kay Gordon, had a bit of a niggle. So, again, we've been lucky enough that when we have these little things popping up, we've been able to rest these players, get them right for the bigger games. And again, like the two young lads that, as I said, I feel, will probably be in our side towards the back end of the year, depending on the game, depending on the weather. So we've got the quality of players now that we can go select a side based on weather conditions, ground that we're playing on, a few different things. So, there's probably 4 or 5 blokes that are playing in the twos that could fit into our senior side, depending on where we're playing and who we're playing and what the weather conditions are. So.
Yeah, and you mentioned the ground, the MCG, obviously the Merrivale Cricket Ground. It's a big ground. Historically, it's obviously been a challenge for any opposition side to get there, just because it is one of the bigger grounds in the league. But then again, so is the Reed Oval, and your boys just played extremely well there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and I think that's, again, Merrivale, it's slightly bigger than the Reed, so we're looking forward to it. Again, the bigger grounds do suit us. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it. And as I said, we're going to have to play our best football for 4 quarters, to try and beat them. And as I said, it sets itself up for, a pretty huge game. So.
Well, looking forward to it, mate. It's obviously coming to those at home through WDFNL Game Day, and no doubt we'll catch up with you on the day, mate. All the best. Looking forward to what should be a fantastic contest, and
and what could very easily be a preview of what a grand final might look like. So all the best to you and your Raiders, mate.
I hope that is the end result. But anyway, yeah, no, thanks very much, mate. Thanks for having us. And yeah.
That was our halftime show. Thanks to SHB Lending. Tony White, good man.
Good
Paul
work,
Walker.
Tony White. Excellent man.
Great to be able to bring you some insight into what was going on in the Allansford camp in the lead up to this big contest. And that man on screen right now, all eyes are on him this second half. And it would be great to be able to see a big 100 kicked on a day like today, boys.
Most certainly. We set this game up as the top of the table clash. Battle of the two key forward lines, the Avengers versus the Justice League, and it hasn't let us down.
And that is Batman right there.
Batman's kick four.
The Christian Bale Batman.
Christian Bale, the rough and ready Batman has kicked 4, and the Hulk.
For those of you who have...
Merrivale and Dylan Weir's kicked 2. He's missed a couple. He had a couple of opportunities. It's been a cracking game of football, just nicking out there to get a bit of atmosphere. It's the wind's stiffened.
Electric.
Yeah, the atmosphere is electric. The wind's actually strengthened. It's got quite cold, so I've had to put my QX3 hoodie on to keep myself warm for the second half, Liam.
Well done, mate.
But I'm looking forward to cracking last
And I want to hear a bit of
half.
commentary from Crammy this quarter too. Get him to call some play.
As umpire, what's going on here? We've
Well,
got a
hang on.
young girl on the ground.
Look out.
She doesn't want to come off, and now
No.
she's going. So good work by the players to stop a young little spectator getting hurt.
See, the atmosphere is that electric. Everyone wants to be out there.
Umpire throws it up, and it's Sandow and Jamison. Tap one by Sandow. It's not coming out of there. Coots out finding
the skipper and Hunger.
Hunger, that's holding the man right in. No, that was the boundary umpire. He couldn't pay that. Ball trickles over the back. Clearing kick out by Gleeson. They're going to call for what's the word?
Insufficient
Deliberate.
intent.
Insufficient attempt.
But no.
Spit it out, Paul.
Yes, it's. I did say to you, Liam.
He's getting a bit dry.
It's been a very hard game of football. It's so exciting. I'm a little bit tired already.
You're just forgetting to speak.
Yes, so the ball's thrown back in. It's Sandow. Wins the tap down to no one in particular. Pushing the back, and Mungine, who's had a pretty good game as Norm Mungine. Little chiseler to the running man, the flash in Day in front of Dow, and the ball will trickle out of bounds for another boundary throw in just outside of Allansford's forward 50. As I try and find my text up. Stop looking, Crammy. I found it. Ball's thrown back in, and it's Jamison and Sandow. Sandow pushes Jamison out of the way. Clearing kick, but it's Edge. Watson, Dukas by hand to Krepp. Krepp will just... He hasn't got hold of the ball.
He doesn't have that.
Just overplayed it a bit there, did Aiden Gordon, and Nathan Krepp gets the resulting free kick. He's back forward flank, back inside, changing lanes to Sandow. Smack bang in the middle of the MCG is Manny Sandow looking out, finding Oliver Dukas. That could have been holding the man, and the umpire says yes, it was. And Ollie Dukas will kick it. Little chiseler inside looking for Weir. Good defensive spoil by Kirkwood, and the ball will be out of bounds in front of the new light tower here at the MCG. Inside Merrivale's forward 50, and they're kicking to the left of screen up to the midfield end of the ground here at Merrivale. And the young boundary umpire, and these boundary umpires will earn their pay today because it is a bloody big ground, this one. Sandow over the back looking for Porter. Great tap by Sandow. Porter keeps the ball in front of him. Tackled by Marr. No, too high against Jonah Marr. Resulting free kick will go to Jalen Porter. And this will be a handy little lead if Jalen Porter can slot this through. It'll be 16 points early into the third term. Brought to you by the Vet Group. Looking after our pets and animals around the Western District.
They've got a bit of a dental special on at the moment.
I did hear that on the radio during the week.
They're anyway, teeth are very important.
That's it. Porter now coming in. Deliberate approach on goal is Jalen Porter. Kick on its way. He likes it. Great start to the Merrivale Football Club, uphill into the wind. And that sees Merrivale skip away to a handy little lead here of 17 points. 10-4-64, leading Allansford 7-5-47.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
And welcome back here to the MCG, and it's umpire Lockie to throw it back up, and it'll be Jamison and Sandow to do battle. And there's a bit of how you going there between Ma and Dukas, former teammates at South Warrnambool, I would have thought. Sandow over to Sam Gleeson. Sam Gleeson just trips over, handball back, looking for no one in particular, and it's that big fella, and Sandow puts his head over the ball and puts his big frame in the way, and it took a pretty good tackle by Jamison to bring him down. And Sandow, probably him and Mungine and Gordon are fighting it out for the Kermans at the moment. Down to Ma. Ma looking for handball by Hunger, but missed. Moncrief gets it and gets tackled, and the ball's not going anywhere, and umpire Lockheed will ask for it and throw it up. It's been a bloody good game so far, Crammy.
It has. It's been nice, hot, contested football.
And if this is what our final series is in for, we're in for a treat. Porter back looking for Sam Gleeson. Gleeson quick kick on its way, but it'll be Ed. No, over the top of Edge. Good body work by Weir. Dribbling kick by Weir, and it's Crap. Good tap out by Nathan Crap, and yeah, you're not going anywhere. Good tackle there by the Allansford, couple of Allansford blokes.
Brad Bull and
Kirkwood. Now, is Grandma watching again today, Liam?
Haven't seen Nanette, pop up yet.
I'm pretty comfortable she is.
I could almost probably guarantee that she is.
It's almost as assured as the sun coming up tomorrow, I would have thought.
Well, it's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow.
No, well, the sun's still got to come up.
Oh, true.
As the umpire will throw it up pretty much in the goal square for Merrivale, and it's Weir and Kirkwood. No clear winner. Down to Watson. Watson take on Mungine, handballs it out. And, yep, you're playing for a free kick there, Ollie Watson. Hey, lad, before you go, no, you keep that. Before you go, come back and see us, and we'll give you a reward as the boys, Crammy's boys, have come to the party with some lollies, Fitzy.
Unbelievable.
Tap one down by Ryan, and it's Wilson. And now we are. Now, Jai Wilson's been a pretty electric player in that second quarter, kicking 2 goals. Nice and lively is Jai Wilson. Ryan takes it out of the ruck, handball to Watson. Wilson.
Wilson again.
Mungine back out, looking for Silk Gordon.
And Weir's on his
Gordon
tail.
now, clearing kick out, looking and finding Jamison. Jamison under the new scoreboard here at the MCG, looking for the flash in Day. Day drops what he should have taken and then fumbles, and Moncrief comes in and causes a scrimmage. The ball comes out and it's away, and it's Jamison, handball over to Silk. No, he gets blocked there, Jamison, and he blocked his run. The ball's still staying in. No, it's not, and it's out of bounds. Allansford were building there.
Around the grounds, thanks to VG Cabinets, all your cabinetry needs. Over to the Davidson Oval. Old Collegians well in control still. 9-8-62 leading South Rovers 1-2-8. And that is the only live score game we've got, Paul Walker, so I can't give you any more updates.
Surprise, surprise. Every ground in the competition has a digital scoreboard now, Liam. You'd think they'd be able to do 2 things at once.
I reckon it's almost my time for a post-game speech on the selectors.
Yeah, I'm still umming and ahhing about my one. Are we doing a selectors this week, Liam?
We certainly are.
Oh, I'll look forward to it then.
Depends if Nick Mills is available or not.
I'm sure we can find time for Nick Mills. Tap one down by Allansford, and one by Merrivale though. Kick forward, but it's Edge. Clearing kick inside the centre square, and it's Gleeson leading the race in front of Kay Gordon. Slipping over was Gleeson. Over to Bull. Bull inside forward 50, not to the advantage of Hare. Bounce to the ball. Hoffman, that's a free kick to Hoffman. Against Barling, just overplayed it. He was a little bit smaller than Reggie Barling. I think it was against Barling.
Yeah, I reckon that was Reg.
And the Hoffman, probably 6 or 7 inches shorter than Reggie, just got under his arms. There was nothing in it. And Hoffman will line up
the Hoff
for his second goal, and a much needed one for the Allansford Football Club. Cooper Hoffman comes in. Pretty deliberate approach. Trotting in, kick on its way, and it's home. Good work. A much-needed goal there to the Allansford Football Club. On the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Allansford trailing Merrivale 10-4-64 to Allansford 8-5-53.
It's number 2 for the Hoff for the day.
He's a very dangerous small forward, is Hoffman.
He's been a handy pickup from Warrnambool.
He was, yeah. He came across. He was a good junior at Warrnambool. 21, I reckon. He's only just turned 21, so he's still got a lot of development ahead of him. But this game's not going away. Neither side are going to throw in the towel here, and it's going to take a really strong team effort to win the game. Jamison and Sandow. Sandow wins down to Porter. Porter to Gleeson. The big bodies and the smooth moving of Sam Gleeson streaming out of the centre square down to Watson. Watson slips over. Gordon's not going to let him get around. Over to Ryan. Over to the Ant-Man in Neve. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's pretty happy with him and does a tumble roll to celebrate. Oh, well done, Jack Neve. Well done, Merrivale. Street started from Sam Gleeson out of the centre square, and the good crumbing forward goal by Jack Neve, the Ant-Man. He gets big when he needs to. Well done, and that's a quick reply to Merrivale. That sees them lead 11-4-70 to Allansford 8-6-54.
We need to try and find something for the best celebration.
Well, that was clearly the best celebration.
I just
if
wish
he
we
meant
had
it, he may have tripped over.
Oh, well.
But I'm going with you. He was celebrating. Did an army roll. Sandow wins it down. No clear winner, but it's Ma to Mungine by hand. Mungine back inside of the centre wicket at Merrivale, and Sam Gleeson.
Giving away a free kick to
Ma. Is that Sam Gleeson or Jack? Might be Sam, I think. Judging by the moustache. Yes, it's Sam. And what promised, and we built it up at the start of the game, a battle of the two key forwards and their cast of supporting characters.
Battle of the Giants.
Battle of the Giants hasn't let us down.
Cooper Day!
Good strong hands by Day. And that's a mark, and that's a Kelly Screamer. I tell you what.
Not as good as the first attempt.
I've got 2 Kelly Screamer contenders today, and they're
Hare,
both Hare. Snap over the shoulder.
Oh!
No. Too narrow. So we're all excited. Robbie Hare is 3 short of his 100th. But I think...
Did you say 3 short of 100?
3 short of his 100th. He's got 4. He needed 7. Clear and kick by Barker. I think that was, no, it was Lenahan. Out and finds Jack Gleeson. Jack Gleeson kick on its way to
Joe Lenahan.
Joe Lenahan, who followed up the kick in from full back over to Sandow. Good contest there by Merrivale and Allansford. That's holding the man. He still hasn't got hold of the ball, and it's the Pest. The Pest is in the way again.
Thanks to Bossy's Pest Control.
Yes, Aiden Bossy. Pest Control. I'll have to talk to Aiden next time I see him. We're going to have a couple of really good next year, Liam, I reckon.
I hope so.
Who knows? We'll find out. And it's umpire
The
Lockie.
network might cancel us.
Well, that's right. They might. Ball's thrown up. No clear winner. Sandow butters up from the ruck duties. And it's a quick kick forward looking for Neve, but it's Gordon in the way. Ball trickles out of bounds. Lucky for Aiden Gordon as he slipped over.
And that wasn't a deliberate army roll.
No, that he just slipped. Because I reckon the kike, even though it's really lush out there,
oh, here we go.
It may be a bit soft underfoot.
Soft everywhere.
Kikuya, but there's no mud. You'll never see any mud.
No.
Ball's thrown back in. It's Horsler and Jamison. No clear winner again. Ball's bouncing around. Not coming out of there. Yes, it is. Mungine. That's almost holding the ball, but he gets it out. No. Umpire Lockheed says, I'll have it. As Norm nearly got it out, but it would have gone straight to Sam Gleeson.
Horsler's taking the long sleeves off.
Yeah, it might be a bit hot.
Change.
Well, he normally sits in the back half, so he could probably...
Oh, a bit of a
hit off the ball there, but there's nothing in that. Play on.
Run into each
that's
other.
holding the man. Good decision, Andrew Lockheed. Holding the man against Merrivale in the favour of Kay Gordon. Gordon now looking for the running man. Day, no clear winner, but it's Lockie Reed at the bottom of the ball. Jack Gleeson bouncing around, back to Day. Doesn't have hold of the ball, does Cooper Day. Look to get away when he didn't even have it, but it's the Ant-Man in Jack Neve.
Good follow-up tackle there too by Day.
Good follow-up tackle. Like they're coming to play as Horses just roll back to stand in front of Hare, but he comes up for that tap. Down to Merrivale. No clear winner. Good tackle there. Ball's not coming out of there. And umpire Lockheed says, I'll have it. As we see on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, 13 minutes into this third term, with Merrivale leading by a little comfortable 15-point buffer. Good defensive mark there by Dow. Has Horsler on the commentary side. But no, you'll go out to the coach's box side, the new scoreboard side of the ground. Good body work there by Mungine. Mungine gets the resulting free kick, but it's Grist. And it's Hoffman all by himself. Just overrun it a little bit. Barling back to Horsler. Good kick there to Dow, but Dow wasn't far enough. And here he is, Neve to McLaughlin. Back to Neve. Got a pretty good space. Neve, little chiseling kick to hit up target to Wilson. And they've got players free on the outer side, have Merrivale. And it's Watson. Watson to Weir. Poor kick by Watson to the big full forward. It just overcooked it, but it's Kirkwood on the way back. Ryan comes in, puts pressure on Kirkwood. Weir, snap around the corner. And that's the Hulk's third for the game. Dylan Weir. And it's beginning to get a little bit difficult for Allansford. And that is on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Merrivale 12-4-76 to Allansford 8-7-55.
Come on, we need a couple more goals. We need to get the ratings back up.
Well, it's Merrivale are really, really flexing their muscles since quarter time.
They've put the foot down, haven't they?
They've kicked 9 goals to 4 since quarter time.
Couple of shakes of the head of just disbelief from the big cram man. Not happy.
Yeah, not happy. He's well and truly
doing really well to compose himself.
He is.
Nick Mills, on the other hand, would not have.
So,
he
not
wouldn't
so
be
much.
composing himself.
As the umpire throws it back up, and it's Jamison down, and it's clearly won by Horsler down to Sam Gleeson. Gleeson looking for Ryan. Good body work, Harry Ryan. On Patrick Drake, just read the flight of the ball better than Drake.
They're just moving it out of the centre, aren't they?
Yeah.
As soon as it just first touch of the ball and straight down.
These midfielders, if they've got time and space, and I'm not just saying Merrivale, both midfield groups, if they've got time and space, they will hit the target most of the time. They're that good of players, these blokes. As Ryan lining up for his second goal. It's a good even spread by Merrivale today. Ryan just crosses the 50. Pretty deliberate approach. Kick on its way uphill into the breeze. Goal umpire doesn't move. Yes, she does. And it's a behind. Moves Merrivale on to 12-6-78. Leading Allansford 8-7-55. And it's Edge. Bringing the ball back in, going out to the far side, the Merrivale Primary School side. There's that man, Day again.
And here's Gleeson
He will
again.
take mark of the year. One year, Cooper Day. And a kick by Sam Gleeson is out of bounds, and it's Ruben Swan, who started well but's gone out of the game a little bit, Ruben Swan. Kick inside, looking for...
That was...
Eldridge?
No. I reckon that might have been Paddy Drake.
Paddy Drake. Kick inside by Allansford, looking for Silk Gordon. Nothing happening there. Ball comes out, and it's Merrivale's Gleeson overrunning it a little bit. Pressure's now on. Ball's pinging around, comes out, and it's Drake. Drake has Hunger. He could have dished it off to Hunger, but no, he snapped it around the corner. Probably should have dished that off, Cooper Day. Give it to the runner running forward. Less pressure on you. And it's clearing kick by Lenahan, looking for Sandow. Good defensive spoil there by Edge. Hunger at the fall of the ball. Handballs to no one in particular. It's Moncrief. Poor kick by Charlie Moncrief. In the way is Brad Edge. Edge just pumps it back. They've got to be smarter here, Allansford. You just can't pump it in. Ma has a flying shot on goal and misses to the left. They've just got to be a bit smarter now, Allansford. Merrivale are dropping a bloke behind the ball, blocking up space. So there's going to be free men, so just don't rush the ball into the forward 50. Obviously, you've got the big target of Hare, but you do have other players. You don't need to be Hare-centric. As Lenahan brings it back in, he'll bring it out to the broadcast side. Why wouldn't you? There's Manny Sandow out here. Kick over the top and it'll drivel out of bounds in front of Edge. And the ball will be thrown in by the young boundary umpire. As I said, these boundary umpires are going to earn their keep today. It's a big ground, Merrivale.
There's only 3 of them as well.
No, there's 4. There's one just here. There's one throwing it in. There's one underneath the coat.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see
So there's 4, and then old mate. The other one's a small blokes. This one's a tall one. Ball's kicked back in by Gleeson. Crep. Good contest by Crep. Lee back to Gordon. All by hand. Down to Edge by foot inside. Looking for Day. The spring heel jack. The flash. Day doesn't take the mark. First back on the ball is Hoffman, but it's Lenahan cleaning it up. Lenahan out to Barling. Barling will kick it forward, looking for Watson. Good work there, Ollie Watson. And he'll just slow it down a bit. There's no targets up front. He has McLaughlin coming at him. Great lead up by Troy McLaughlin. McLaughlin will wheel around on the right boot, looking for Jalen Porter on that outer wing. Good strong mark by Jalen Porter. Has Dukas all by himself, and that's where the kick goes and finds Ollie Dukas. Very, very vacant forward 50. Merrivale. There's lots of one-on-ones everywhere. Kick going forward. Good work, good body work by Kirkwood. Ball dribbles over the back and out of bounds in front of Weir and Ryan of Merrivale. And the umpire said, I'll throw it back in, boys. And I'm backing Harry Ryan to grab this out of the ruck and snap it for a goal.
Yep. I reckon he's going to just try throw his weight around here.
Ryan against Drake. No.
Taps it
down.
Silk Gordon can't pick it up clean. To Lee. Gets it out, McLaughlin. Hunger can't stick the tackle. Gets it to that man, Wilson. He's been quite lively over these last 2 quarters, this Joel Wilson.
I think he started on the bench, so it took him a bit of time to get on the ground, and then when he has, he's shown his wares. Umpire Lockheed throws it back up, and it's Ryan and Drake again. Drake with the step down. He's tried to absorb the tackle. Nothing in that.
Nah. Just a big bloke tackle a little bloke.
You better tell your blokes down there that know the rules. Don't just yell free kicks because you're biased stats men.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good. Good to see. Ryan takes it out of the ruck. Probably too high.
Yep.
Yes, definitely too high.
Not sure.
Oh, I reckon if we...
Yeah.
He's pointed
but he pointed the wrong way. So,
no.
Yeah, like, come on. Anyway.
Just pointed the wrong way.
But it was too high. He grabbed it up and he was just a bit taller. And Harry Ryan lining up for his second on the day.
So who's Harry Ryan again?
Harry Ryan is...
Superhero.
Is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
You just tuned in, Paul Walker. You described this game as the Battle of the Superheroes.
Ryan now coming in, deliberate approach. Kick on its way, and he's kicked it. As soon as it left the boot, he was double fist pumping, was Harry Ryan. And that's another, they're skipping away here, Merrivale. That's another goal on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, sees them lead 13-5-83 to Allansford 8-8-56.
If we look, they've got 4 multiple goal scorers, Merrivale, when for Allansford, they've just got Robbie as the only multiple goal scorer.
Cooper Hoffman.
Oh, and Hoff. Hoff's got 2.
Who's the other one for Merrivale?
Merrivale, we got Neve's got 2, Weir's got 3, Wilson's got 2, and Harry Ryan's got 2.
Spot on. You'll keep. This one's a keeper.
He's good. The cram. Don't you worry about that.
Sandow wins it down. No one in particular. Coots was in the way. Handball out by Porter. Finds Glee by hand. Finds Johnstone. Kick bounces away from Crep. Hunger now. Out to Edge. Full of run is Brad Edge from the back half. Dribbles a kick forward, and in the way is Johnstone. No, it's Coots. Poor kick by Coots and Sandow. Could have been a free kick for too high against Coots or Jamison on Sandow, but the umpire said no, nothing in it. We'll throw it up. The umpiring's been very, very good today, Grammy.
Yeah, these 3 are quite impressive umpires. Always nice, level-headed.
Mungine steps through traffic. tumbles a kick forward, and in the way is Dow. Dow and Day have had a really dour contest.
Yes, Jack Dowd has been a very handy pickup for them. Another one from Warrnambool.
Good strong hands there by Sandow on the outer wing. Looking for and finding
Sam Gleeson.
Gleeson now, who's been a very good player in this third term as Sam Gleeson. Looking for Harry Ryan. Good kick forward. That's almost a mark, and the umpire says yes it is. A couple of juggles of the cherry. Ryan kicking it in forward, looking for We are probably being held. Umpire Lockie was in good position but said no, nothing to see there. And a rush behind by Brad Edge. And he'll be kicking it in. That takes the score on to Merrivale, 13-7.
And it looks like Bull and Weir are getting into a bit of it there at the top of that 25-metre mark.
Well, he's got to ruffle his feather somehow. Day.
Cooper.
No, free kick against Day. Lees, no. Kick inside. It's Hoffman leading him back up at the ball. Move it on. He's got Weir one out. No, he's not even looking at Weir. Good work. Good pressure on the mark by Joe Lenihan. Lenihan forces the turnover, and it's Dukas now.
Out wide.
Good work by Brad Bull.
McLaughlin.
That's almost a free kick against McLaughlin on Bull, but no, nothing. Umpire says no free kick there. And he says, I'll have it in front of the old scoreboard and the new scoreboard here at the MCG. It doesn't look a mere bucks, that scoreboard, Fitzy.
Which one, the old one or the new one?
The old one.
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
What? The old one, yeah, it has been. Yeah.
The new one, on the other hand, though.
The new one looks fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant.
Perfect tribute for Roo.
Absolutely it is. We were talking about it at the start of the game. Just good to see club stalwarts acknowledged like that, for sure.
Yeah, well, that's it, mate. Tap down one by Sandown. It's a free kick for too high, going in the way of Porter, who's been pretty good in this third term. He was pretty good in the second and first as well. Jalen Porter, kick inside, looking for the big fella in Weir. That's a free kick against Brad Bull. Didn't have eyes on the ball, went back straight into the full forward, but no, we won't be paying that. And Mungine comes up holding the ball.
Speaking of tributes to stalwarts, I think a new barbecue at Allansford's got Nick Mills' name over it.
Yeah, okay. Is he that good a barbecuer?
Well, it's not as grandiose as a scoreboard, but
yeah.
I think barbecue would be all right. Don't you reckon, Crammy?
I definitely reckon that he's a lot better in the kitchen than the crew they had last Saturday night for the Goods and Services auction.
Oh,
geez, you've thrown them under the bus, Crammy.
I was the head chef.
Well, that's okay then. You can throw yourself under the bus.
We do like that.
Holding the ball decision there.
Oh, no.
Against Jonah Marr. Another one.
The boys are going off.
The boys aren't happy, and 50 metres.
The cram boys.
50 metres.
The clipboard's gone. Everything's gone.
Who's the free kick to?
I think Norm's trying to work that out.
It's the Ant-Man in Jack Neve, and he'll kick his third.
Now, for goodness sake, let's hopefully does like a backflip or something.
It's pretty run-of-the-mill. He's kicking it from the goal line.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Do you know what? I would, because the bloke on the mark can't move, you'd almost run up and stand next to him. Jack Neve kicks.
He puts it into the houses.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We missed it. We were too busy taking the piss out of you, Crammy.
He still celebrates.
Good work, Jack Neve. And that sees Merrivale skip out to a commanding 28-point lead. Is it 28? 34. 34 lead.
34.
And it's on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. It's Merrivale 14-6-90, leading Allansford 8-8-56. And they've just stopped to a walk, Allansford. They can't. They've lost the connectivity from the midst to the forward line. I can't even say they're bombing it long to hair all the time, because they're not.
No, they're trying to chip it around to get to
It's just strange. Like, that first quarter was electric by Allansford.
I've just noticed across the other side of the ground, Club President Toby Holloway is out of the car and lighting up a cigarette. Allansford Club President, so therefore he's stressed.
He's stressed.
To Aiden Silk Gordon.
Gordon looking
to
for
his brother.
Okay, Gordon, what's he going to do? He's going to wheel straight inside, looking for Robbie Hare.
He sees the man.
In the way is
Charlie Grist. To Jamison, Rani.
Oh.
Benny McFarlane.
Oh, here we go.
Good body work there by Benny McFarlane. You're going to call this one home, Crammy?
Nice, handy, good bodywork mark by the man from Colac.
You just want him to call it so you can have a lolly.
Yep.
Let's go McFarlane lining up on its tough angle for a right footer.
Unbelievable.
Down at the Levy's end of the ground.
The Merrivale
Struts
drive
in.
end of the ground.
Slowly. Kick is on its way.
And
he's put it through. Benny McFarlane.
They're back.
For his first of the day.
And the young stats men are up and about over to our right here.
They're back into it.
And that sees the score move on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Merrivale 14-6-90, leading Allansford 9-8-62.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
And welcome back here to the MCG. And it's umpire Lockheed throwing it up, and it's Sandow down to Porter.
Ma knocks it forward.
Intercepted by Ma. Porter now. Out to Dukas. Dukas to Gleeson.
Chased by Brady Coots.
Is that Gleeson? Yeah, Jack Gleeson. Over to Neve. All by hand. Back to Sandow. Sandow to Jack.
Oh, Neve!
Insufficient attempt. No.
Good mark there by the Pest.
Mungine.
Dumps it in long to Grist with Petrol coming behind him. Good hands there by Grist. Good front position by a forward. Slows it down a bit, looking for the option. Decides to go long to Cade Gordon. Good punch there by the Merrivale defender. Good job there by Sam Gleeson with the intercept. Cade Gordon with the chase. Long by Gleeson. Looking for Ryan. Good mark.
That was a mark.
No, play on. I thought that was all him. To Neve.
That was a mark all day long.
So does the kids next to us, but that was never going to be holding the ball.
Fantastic call to play, Crammy.
Good work, Crammy.
Nailed it. Love the the attention to the Pest. I think we definitely need a Pest in the game.
We do need a Pest control. Mungine, speaking of the Pest, he pops up. He's like a cockroach.
Harry Ryan to Norm. Down the line. Who's he got? Oh, he's got Coop Day.
No, he's paid hot, pushing the back.
Oh, no.
Paid pushing
Free
the back.
kick.
Oh, the kids are going wild next door.
They don't calm down. They'll be running laps soon.
They're right next to the effects mic too.
Gleeson.
Oh, that's got to be something. Cooper Day with the chase.
Holding the ball. Cooper Day had the brace and bits on Lockheed for paying a push in the back after his good mark. And what's he done?
Gleeson does not look good after that hit.
He's
just a good, clean tackle. Oh, no.
He's reversed it.
Reverse.
That might be one for the What's Your Decision segment on the selectors
absolutely.
next week.
And there's the siren.
And there's the siren. And that quarter went 31 minutes, and it sees Merrivale have a commanding lead now. They've skipped away, running downhill into the last term, and it's 14 goals, 6-90 to Allansford, 9 goals, 8-62 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Round the grounds quickly, thanks to VG Cabinets. All your cabinetry needs, Davidson Oval, and it's all over pretty much down there. Well, it was 19-18, 132 to South Rovers 2-5-17. Can't see any other games around the place. But if anyone is at the Noranda and Timboon Demons game, Caloranura at Panmure game, the Dennington Creek game, feel free to message us and let us know what the scores are. Boys, what do the Cats need to do to keep back into it?
They've got to kick 5 goals more than Allansford do in the last quarter.
Thank you very much for that.
And I can't see it happening, Liam, to be honest. Merrivale in that third term came out and went bang. And they did. They brought the heat around the ball. And Allansford just waned a little bit with what they were trying to achieve. I went away from what had them going in the first quarter, but there's still probably, these quarters have been going 30 minutes. So
look at the Allansford huddle though.
Yeah, it's great. It's finals time, but there's still a lot of animation coming from the huddle.
I reckon
at Allansford, like they've still got a sniff themselves.
We can't discount the effect of a 3/4 time speech.
No, that's right. And a good old-fashioned lift-up, because they are playing for top spot. And,
they are.
And the one that's doing most of the arm waving and the most of the talking is Brad Bull. An experienced player is Brad Bull. But, yeah, like they went away from it. If they were going inside forward 50 and just dumping it long into Robbie Hare, you could say, well, you change it up. But they weren't even doing that.
You look, I've got it here. Robbie had one shot at goal, and it was a point.
Yeah.
That quarter. So you can't even say.
And that was a snap too. He didn't. And that just boils down to the work. So it's not the forward half. It's probably the midfield group. They didn't have it on their own terms in that third term where they could stream forward. So the Merrivale midfield group locked down and stopped the ball coming out, shoulders out.
There was even a couple of times where Sam Gleeson just looked like he had that much space and time in the world, and just wheeled out like it was nothing.
Yeah, and it's one of those sort of things there, Crammy. The game's still on.
Yes.
So, and we might take a break.
Absolutely,
and come back
will.
and wrap up the last quarter, and hopefully we can get Allansford
back into the game.
Back into 100-goal watch.
Let's do it. We'll take a break, come back to the MCG after this. You're watching WDFNL Game Day on Fitz Media and Fitz Media Live. Back soon.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell, and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrient Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
At SHB Wealth Advisors, we believe in empowering our clients to own their future. We do this by partnering with the best financial advisors to deliver great advice. We are part of your local community and are active supporters of sporting clubs throughout Warrnambool and Port Fairy, providing a range of wealth advice to assist you with every aspect of your financial situation. SHB Wealth Advisors. Investing in our community, investing in you.
As pet owners, we understand that pets are a cherished member of your family, fully integrated into your life. They are with us in our most important moments and share in our milestones. Resting Waters Warrnambool Pet Cremation is committed to delivering a compassionate and respectful service to assist your family through their grief. Resting Waters Pet Cremation, honouring your pet for their lifetime of love and devotion.
DCM Automotive is your local automotive specialist. Based in central Warrnambool, DCM provide a full range of automotive services, from general servicing through to computer diagnostics and fault finding. DCM do it all. Call Daryl today.
Welcome back to the MCG, getting set for the fourth quarter, and Allansford need to get a wriggle on, but as we mentioned before the break, plenty of animation in the Allansford huddle. And plenty of support from the club community. Paul Walker, Harry Cram in commentary. And we're still on 100 Hare watch, or 100 Hare, or Hare 100. Hare
Robbie,
today, gone tomorrow.
Robbie Hare. Robbie Tunn, that's a good one.
Maybe.
And as we just see at three-quarter time, a former Allansford and Merrivale great in Mr. Dowie, Jet Dowie, with his young fella kicking the ball out in front of us, which is great to see. We'll almost be playing for the Dowie Cup.
Almost. I reckon that could be pretty good.
As umpire Lockheed throws the ball up, and it's Sandow and Jamison. Jamison wins down to Dukas in the way. He's taken on the tackle, holding the ball. Great tackle there by Lockie Reid. And 50 metres.
Could be a handy free kick.
Well,
Let's just hope he's got a better kick at goal than his younger brother. They
Whack.
tried to feed Baxter in the 18s today, and it did not look good.
Oh, wow. You've given him a whack between the eyes there. Absolutely. Cram on the post-game speech.
Lockie Reid. This will be a really good start to the quarter for Allansford. Reid coming in, crosses 50, kick on its way. It's a poor ball drop. Has it got the journey? Yes, it does. Great work there by Silk Gordon on the goal line. And that won't go down as a stat, but that's a goal created by Aidan Gordon's bodywork on the goal line.
What a goal.
Fantastic,
Perfect
Lockie
job.
Reid. Probably a bit stiff for the 50-metre penalty, but you take what you get. But great work, great finish by Lockie Reid. Great tackle and great body work by Gordon.
Interesting
on the goal line.
ball drop, though.
Yes,
It was a very interesting ball drop.
Yeah.
If we notice, a big thing is Tim's gone, right, Silk Gordon, we need you back on ball.
Bang.
Big
Great.
change.
You got to throw the guns in the middle. You got to win the game.
You've got Norm, Ma and Gordon in for Allansford. No one wins a tap. Reid on the wing just comes in and absolutely poleaxes Porter. And then jumped on by Manny. Looking like we've got Porter, Gleeson, and I reckon...
And Dukas.
Dukas in there for...
The Cats just need to keep their composure, don't they? Like, there's a lot of...
Well, there's still a lot of football left.
Yeah.
What is it? 22 points. Next goal is crucial here. Next goal is the game. Watson overruns it. Ma stands up in the tackle out to Mungine. That's too high. Umpire's seen it. And Merrivale just got to not go away from what got him out to the lead. Mungine, kick on its way, looking for Day. Leading up at the ball is Cooper Day. Dukas at the fall of the ball. Back to Gleeson. Quick kick forward, and it's Crep in front, as every forward should be. And he's got Weir, the Hulk, in the goal square by himself. One-handed, where's his other hand, umpire? And it's Wilson. Over the top. Holding the ball.
Good
Free
follow-up
kick.
work by Josh Kirkwood.
Allansford. Kirkwood clearing kick out to find Edge. Edge right in front of the canteen at Merrivale and the Allansford bench. Edge taking on the kick, looking for Lees. Good kick. Goes through his hand of Lees. Neve back to Sandow. Kick on its way. Ma, great work. Desperation by Ma. Pick up by Porter. Handball over to find Sandow. Sandow back to Dukas. Dukas quick kick. No one in particular, and it's all Allansford, and it's Norm Mungine, but it was touched off the boot. Umpire called touched off the boot, and it'll be a ball up, smack bang on the Allansford or Merrivale forward 50. Allansford umpire throws it up. Sandow versus Jamison, no clear winner. It's not coming out of there, and the umpire says, I'll have it. And I've noticed the umpire, when they throw it up, are getting a long way back from the contest.
They
which is
are.
great. Gives up the space for the runners.
Making sure they're not getting involved.
Umpire throws it up. Sandow wins it down, but it's Mungine. Mungine handball going around in the 360 tackle. That's dropping the ball. Norm, you should have got rid of it the first opportunity. Silk picks it up. He want to give it back to Sandow. He's asking whose free kick it is, but it's Manny's.
Just give it to the big man.
Manny kicking with the aid of a I would say a slight breeze, but he's got to kick this.
He's got a very good
65 metres or 60 metres. He's taking his time, taking a bit of time off the clock, and Sandow thinks he's got the journey here. Comes in, kick on its way. It's high and it's out to the right. Defensive spoil by Allansford, and it's rushed through for a behind. That moves Merrivale on to 14 goals, 791, leading Allansford 10 goals, 868.
Coming this side.
Edge looking for Hunger. Great kick by Brad Edge. To Hunger looking for Coots. In the way is that man in Wilson Lenahan, who's been very solid there. Their lesson likes have been very solid in the back half today, have for Merrivale. The Lenahan brothers. Lenahan out looking for Watson. Watson in front of Edge. On the centre wing side, broadcast side. Watson. Long kick inside, looking for
Crep.
Ryan, I think it was, but Creppy was in the way. It's been a good contest between Crep and Lee. It's been a good contest across the board by everybody. It's just probably Merrivale's depth of got them a little bit. As the umpire bring a ball back into play. Jamison, we've called this Jamison and Sandow all day. Sandow clears it out of the ruck, and it's great
Good
body work by
Crep.
Gives a nice little, and we will get a good angle of that on the replay if we had a replay, but we're getting there, aren't we, Liam? But Crep just gives a little bit of a push. Guards
Just be happy with what you got.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Just guards the ball drop, and his strength and his nous and his dial was good enough. Crep lining up for his second. Kick on its way. And he's pretty happy with it, is Nathan Crep. And that moves on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Merrivale, 15 goals, 797 to Allansford, 10-8-68 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. And that's, I said at the start of the game about Crep, he doesn't need many opportunities, but when he gets them, he generally makes the most of them. Same as Jack Neve, and like the Avengers are probably going to run out victors of over the DC Marvel comic, the DC Comics or the Justice League, which me being an Avenger fan, I'm happy with.
I was going to say, you're getting your heroes mixed up now.
I am. And it's Sandow wins it down.
To Porter.
Tap on the way. That's dropping
Holding
the ball against Porter.
Big tackle by the Pest Norm. Norm wheels under that left leg, looks long. Coop Day takes a nice chest mark, but Robbie's a fair way up the ground, so what's he going to do? He's assessing the option. Just puts it. Brady Coots on the lead.
Well done, Reggie Barling.
Well read by Reggie.
Went back into the traffic and took a great mark.
It's been
Barling.
a very good switch by Sobey, sending
Yeah.
Reggie to Rob. It's coming along. Gleeson and Norm. Oh, Day in the front. Porter.
Over to Crep. Crep will snap it around the corner and just get it going
Sends it
forward.
along to Harry Ryan and Drake.
Drake and Ryan have done battle all day, and Ryan's trying to get it out, but Drake's not letting it out. And the ball will be thrown up on the centre wing on the MCG.
The ruckman come for a long run.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter action brought to you by Roma Britnell MP. Thank you very much to Roma. She was here earlier today.
Yeah. Tap one
Gleeson.
down by Sandown, down to Gleeson. Quick kick around the corner, is intercepted by Lee. Lee looks to change lane to Mar. Mar to Jamison, back to Mar. Good work there by Merrivale. I reckon that is, no, that's Wilson Lenahan with the socks up.
Yep.
Lenahan, kick on its way. Crep, no.
Good
no
punch
talk
by
between
Drake.
And here's the Ant-Man in Neve. Gets around Gordon. Gordon at Neve. Looking for Weir. Good lead. Good strong hands by Weir. Gets it out in his jukes. He just was like a cork in the ocean, was Jack Neve, just dancing around.
Like a cork in the ocean.
Like a cork in the ocean. And hits the big full forward, Dylan Weir, who's lining up for his fourth goal. And this will be the seal, I would suggest. First to 100 generally wins nowadays.
Yeah.
Fitzy. And there's Weir coming in. Pretty deliberate approach, crosses 50. No, missed it out of bounds on the full.
That looked like my T-shirt on the 13th on Thursday.
Oh, no. It wasn't that big of a shank. Fitzy.
True.
I shouldn't have said that,
It was a big shank.
It was a big shank. I have played one from the bottom of the 14th path.
I've got no doubt. And you probably put it right next to the pin.
Nah, not quite. I made 4, though. And it'll be Edge to bring it back into play. Looking for Mungine, who's played a really solid game, Norm Mungine, today. Mungine gets on his bike, but it's Dowd. Overrunning it is Dowd.
Both overrun it, but Porter. Good, quick hands. Back to Dowd. Then goes to Horsler. 3 Allansford players. Jamison ends up with it on the left. Grist with it. Misses it. I reckon that's Wilson Lenahan. Flies.
Ball will trickle out of bounds. It'll be thrown back into play.
I'll tell you what I'm loving, Paul. The new talent we've uncovered. Cram, calling the ball, boundary riding. Last week we had Tyler out at Tim Boone.
Yep. We've uncovered some talent, haven't we?
They'll all be in the roster next year. They don't know it yet.
They don't know it yet.
They will be.
Jamison and Horsler, neither winner.
Looks like the move's been made onto Neve.
Yeah,
looks like Cade Gordon.
They've switched Gordon brothers.
Gordon looking for Hoffman, but it'll trickle out of bounds in front of Sandow, who's done a power of work as Manny Sandow. And I called it early on in the day. He was a short price favourite for the Kerman's Hamburger Award, Liam.
Don't do it.
And it's going to take some debating, some debating to change my mind.
Come on,
I
Cram.
reckon it's just going to take some beating in general.
You got to think. You got to think of a way to counter everything.
The man with the ball now is the only other one I can think of.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
The pest Mungine, but he hits straight to Wilson Lenahan.
Lenahan now with the socks up. Kicks
and
it
he goes to the smallest man versus the tallest man.
Sandow.
There's a bit of a mismatch there.
Sandow now.
Slowing it
He's
down.
got plenty of space. He might just pump this long to a...
He sees Horsler.
Horsler and Porter. Porter's got his...
Porter!
Oh! Jalen Porter!
This wing has had some almost
a hanger. That would have been the Kelly Screamer today. Edge back to Gordon. Gordon now looking for Coots. He's gone out of the game. Has Bradley Coots. He started, Brady Coots. He started well, but he's drifted out of the game a little bit. And the boundary umpire will throw it back in, right in front of the broadcast van.
Horsler and Jamison. With Manny sitting just slightly off the back of the pack, ready to effect any quick kick out.
And after the first quarter, that's what Merrivale have done.
Nice tap by Horsler to Gleeson.
Back to Dukas, quick kick by Sandow, looking for McLaughlin. And
Here comes
Krepp.
Krepp.
Krepp will get pushed over the... And as I said, it's been a really good contest between Krepp and Lee.
It's been my favourite to watch, I reckon, actually.
Yeah, they've both had their opportunities. I think Nathan's kicked a couple, and Lee's set up a couple himself, so probably break even that contest. As the young boundary umpire will throw it back in. Horsler versus Jamison. No clear winner, but it's Horsler buttering up. Quick kick off the ground by Horsler. Over runs it is Porter, but Porter's good enough. Strong in the hips, Jalen Porter. Doesn't get taken off the ball. Into McLaughlin. Over to Gleeson. Gleeson snap around the corner. Weir in front. And Krepp. Good body work by Krepp, and it's Neve at the fall of the ball. Gordon. Quick kick out, and it'll fall in that man, Horsler, who after getting moved off Robbie Hare has done a really good, solid role in the...
Zach Jamison to Kuda, but that is Jack Gleeson getting a good body spot.
And I've noticed after quarter time, Jack might have started on that half back line, and he's been really good as Jack Gleeson. He's going back from injury.
Yes, getting a bit of encouragement from the under 15s boys.
Oh, Krepp had the ride, but it's Sandow in front. Sandow punching it inside forward 50, looking for Weir. What's he going to do? Weir, he's tried to banana. No. You should be squaring that up, looking to dish it off, Dylan. That sort of skill is a small man's skill, not a big centre, a big full forward skill.
Definitely not. Just give it off.
Pretty comfortable. He probably hasn't practiced it.
Yeah.
Which is a key. And I think the ball's almost headed down Merrivale Drive. And it's Cade Gordon will bring it back into play. What's been a fantastic game of football. Gordon overkicks it, and it's Sam Gleeson. No.
Pushing the back.
Anyway.
It's a good bloke to coach against today. He's their 15s coach out here at Merrivale. Yep.
Yeah. Good club men, the Gleesons.
Oh.
Porter. No, that's Ryan. What are you doing, Harry Ryan? You've got the kick here, son. He goes and gives Brad Bull a cuddle. I reckon they would have played together at Warrnambool. Harry Ryan and Brad Bull. Harry Ryan, Sandow sneaking down.
He wants one himself.
Kicks it out to the Ant-Man. Good defensive spoil by Cade Gordon. And the ball will trickle out in front of us, in front of the QX3 sign, next to the Kelly Hotel sign there. Crammy here at the Merrivale Cricket Ground.
In between the Let's Talk sign, which is fantastic.
Let's Talk, I didn't see that sign.
Going to Hamilton tomorrow to panel that mental health discussion with Shannon Knoll, which will be good.
What about me?
I don't know. What are you doing? You can come if you want.
You didn't. You idiot, Fitzy.
I was just joking. I knew what you meant.
No, you didn't.
I did so.
No, you didn't. You had no idea.
Did.
Ball's thrown back in play. Out, and that's probably a free kick against Merrivale, but no,
Mars had his head ripped off.
Sorry. free kick going in the way of Ma. Looks to move the ball on quickly, and it's a 5-goal game to Merrivale. 15 minutes into the final term, so Allansford need to kick the next 3 goals.
To Horsler.
But an intercept mark from the kick from Ma is by Horsler.
Deep.
Free kick, no paid. Ball will trickle out in front of Brad Bull, and the boundary umpire says I'll throw it in. And the steam's really gone out of this game with that last goal by Merrivale. Allansford got the first one really quickly. It sort of set it up, and then they just went bang and really snuffed them out.
Good
Maybe they needed
down by Drake to Ma.
They might have needed a cram three-quarter time speech.
They may have. Jamison handball back to Gordon. Gordon to Hoffman. Hoffman, there's a push in the back, but not paid. Ball coming through there. Can't see because of the sun, sort of. Ball kick forward.
Good intercept there by Brad Edge. He's calling for someone to come to him. He's got no option, so he's got to put it long. And Coop Day, the flash is there, takes off. Wheels, he goes to the silk. Oh, dropped what he should have taken there, Aidan Gordon.
He got it, did Aidan Gordon.
And he's just been spun around. No free.
Out to Leeds, to McFarlane.
Lead to McFarlane. He's got to take it. Oh, to Grist.
He's been pretty quiet today, Charlie Grist.
Yes. Jack Johnstone has done a very good job.
He's played really well as Jack Petrel Johnstone. And let Norm know all about it. He's probably in their best players too, Jack Johnstone.
Yeah, he has. I was talking to a couple of his old teammates I work with, Jai O'Brien from North Warrnambool, and he said that Johnstone, ever so reliable, and he has looked solid today.
Yeah, he does.
Except for that kick.
And we've been pumping him up for the
The
last 20
clipboard's
seconds.
out. The clipboards are out.
And the boys are loving it. Kick inside by Allansford finds Hoffman. Hoffman out to Swan, who's gone out of the game, probably because the ball hasn't been through his wing for a little bit. Swan, well done by Lenehan, going back with the flight of the ball. Robbie Hare will be getting a little bit frustrated with the ball, or lack of ball coming into him in this last half.
Still only one shot at goal this half.
One shot at goal. Joel Lenehan clearing kick out, find Barling, who's played pretty good since he's been moved into defence on Hare, but as I said, it makes his job a lot easier when the ball's not coming in with no pressure up front.
No.
Good strong mark there by McLaughlin on the outer wing, or the scoreboard side. McLaughlin will punch it forward, looking for Horsler. And Horsler's the same.
He's looked really lively going back to the ruck
after being moved off Hare. And at the very least, Sobes now knows that he can
throw Reg
back if he needs to.
And put Matt where they recruited him
as well. So
to play.
Day overruns the ball. Quick handball back from Dow to Lenehan. Lenehan intercept marked by Gordon. What I have noticed is Eli Barker haven't sighted him since half-time.
I was thinking about that before. I reckon,
He's picked up a little injury. Merrivale clearing kick, looking for Porter.
Porter and Benny McFarlane.
Good work there by Neve, trying to put the block on it. Porter takes on the tackle. Over to Crep.
To Neve. He's got to be quick. Good
tackle there.
Good stop there by Ruben Swan. And Crep has just socked that off the ground.
Kicks it out of bounds on the full, but that should have been a free kick against Merrivale for dropping the ball against young Zaid Neve. But they get the resulting free kick out of bounds on the full. Bull now has the kick in back to Mungine. It's probably in the wrong spot for Allansford. They need to take the game on and go back through the middle of the ground to Allansford. Allansford clearing kick out, looking for Edge. Good body work there by Edge and McLaughlin. Kirkwood bounces through Edge now, the distributor. But into way is Sam Gleeson, who's played a massive second half. That's Sam Gleeson. When the game needed to be won, the Gleeson of the Gleeson brother, the Sam variety, has come and stood up, kicks it out and finds Charlie Moncrief. Has been very serviceable himself, Charlie Moncrief.
Another one of their recruits from Warrnambool.
Moncrief kicking it forward, looking for Ryan. Harry Ryan gets the leap, and the crummer is Tillerweir. Probably not the right bloke to have at the fall of the ball as the big full forward.
No, and he looks like he's making the trot back to his goal square.
But he's played well. It's been a good game of football. And as I say, if this is going to be the final series, well, look out.
I think come September it's going to be very entertaining.
Allansford bringing the ball out, and it's
Reed slapping it along, but he slaps it into Moncrief's hands, who runs into a teammate in Lenahan, and they both just see it over.
I'm going to sit back and listen to your bit of work here, Grammy.
Got the young boundary umpire to throw it in with the duel we've had all day of Manny and Zach Jamison, two absolute superstar ruckmen of the competition. Tap one by Jamo to dead space, but that is Lockie Reed, I reckon, just piling through the pack. But he is collected by a bunch of Merrivale players, and a bit argy-bargy after the tackle. Ball spills out to Lockheed, and what's he doing? That's Gleeson on the bottom of the pack again, as he has been all day. And he's given a free kick. Reed has given a free kick out to Sam Gleeson, who swings onto that right boot, dumps it in long to Harry Ryan. Good work there by Paddy Drake. Brad Bull leaves, gets a handball, but it goes straight to the man in Jalen Porter. Porter over the top to Weir. Weir, no-look handball straight into the hands of Josh Kirkwood. Kirkwood gives it out to Drake, who flings it wide. Dumped maybe a bit late by Crep there, but no, and he's hit it straight to, I reckon, that is Ollie Watson, who kicks it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin signs up and goes bang straight through the middle of the goals.
That's his second on the day, Troy McLaughlin. He's played really well.
6 now.
6
multiple
goal scorers. Well, we thought we called it a battle of the superheroes, but it's been the war machine type. You know, the lesser like. It's the Hawkeyes.
I don't know where you're going with this.
The Hawkeyes of the Avengers that have come up and bit the
I think
DC comic.
I think fatigue set in a little bit for you,
you
Paul
look at
Walker.
The DC Comics.
That whole forward 6 of Merrivale have nearly been their dual goal kickers.
To be honest, Fitzy, I'm trying to get a footy score from the Bombers.
I've got no doubt about that.
He's just waiting to have his heart broken again like last weekend.
Oh, we're only 5 points behind. We're on. Looks like there's a big crowd at the SCG. As umpire Lockheed has the ball.
Now we know why he wants Cram to just call the rest of the game.
I actually forgot it was on.
Tapped down by Manny. Edge streaming off the back flank, misses it, lands in the hand of Mar. Mar turns, looks for an option, assesses, goes to the captain in Hunger down the middle of the ground. Hunger pulls back, quickly swings onto that right foot, looking for Grist. Grist gets the front position, but well punched by Johnstone. Hand from Ronnie Jamison.
Sandow
Get
just
it
go
out,
bang,
Sam.
kick it to the boundary line. This could, and Hoffman will
Hoffman
butter up,
collects it.
gives it back to Mungine. No, goes back a bit further to Mar. Good evasive work
Who
by
goes
Mar.
back to
Hoffman, looking
to
for
Grist.
Good strong hands
Good
there by
mark.
Charlie Grist. And as I say, Jack Johnstone has played a pretty good role on Charlie Grist today. And he'll line up for his second goal.
Yes.
But yeah, you look at it, and it's, what have they kicked, 8 goals, Allansford?
Yep, and we've got Robbie with 4.
10 goals. I'm missing a heap.
So we got Robbie with 4, Lockie Reed with 1, Charlie Grist with 1, Cooper Hoffman with 2, Coop Day with 1, and Benny McFarlane with 1.
You have one job, Paul.
Yeah, no, I had them all. I just missed 2. And Grist coming in.
Be from the
Probably
50
kick-
metre arc.
Probably kick will be a bit too far, but gets
Way
too close to the man on the mark. Great pressure on the mark by Johnstone.
Norm
Mungine
gets
who's
it,
been
tries to get on that
Allansford's
left
one of
peg.
Allansford's best players.
Good jump there by
it's Sandow.
Silk Gordon, but here he is, the great man, Manny Sandow. Long kick, Edge gets it, leaves the pack, gets to Gordon, chips it to Norm. And Lee McNaughton has just taken a tumble.
And rolled and saved it unbelievably well.
And Norm hits up Hoffman, who dumps it to Jamison. Good kick.
Didn't he save the right? Save. He was so elegant. It was like he almost meant it. Just tripped on his own feet and rolled over and was up and paid
Ready
the
to
next
go
decision.
again. Perfect there by
Zach
Lee
Jamison.
McNaughton.
And probably deserves a goal. He's played really well for
He has good
Allansford
battle.
as well. Jamison kick on its way, and it's a goal. Great work,
there
Zach
for
Jamison.
Zach
Probably
Jamison.
capped off a reasonable good day for the young man, and that'll move Allansford on to 11-8-74, trailing Merrivale 16-8, 104 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Netflix plans start from $7.99 per month. You pay $12 per month for Stan. Disney Plus costs $15.99 per month. And some news subscriptions cost $20 per month. Southwest local news and other programs on Fitz Media Live are free for you to enjoy, but we need your support. Set up a voluntary donation of as little as $3 per month, and you'll be helping us continue to keep local news and public interest journalism free for our community to ensure we can keep you informed now and for decades to come.
Welcome back here to the MCG, and it was won by Merrivale, and Gleeson pumps it forward, and it's the Ant-Man Neve at the fall of the feet. Great work by Weir. Ball doesn't bounce right for Weir, but he's good enough to snap it over his shoulder for a goal.
Good.
And the Hulk gets his 4th for the game, and moves. That was the quick reply to the Allansford goal by Jamison, and it's 17-8, 110. To 11-8-74 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Looks like they've got all 3 of their key tall players on. Looks like Matty Horsler is sitting at centre half forward right there.
It does, yeah. Give him a bit of a rest and a bit of a break. It'd be very interesting to find out what's happened with Eli Barker too.
Yes.
He started well. He was pretty good in that first half.
Very good user of the ball.
He is.
Trying to look to Merrivale even have anyone on the bench at the moment? No.
They don't play the 23rd man?
No.
Only because they probably struggle for the under 18s numbers. So
well, they played 16 aside today. Sam Gleeson.
Down to Gleeson, got tripped. Nothing coming there.
Picked up by Day. Good tackle by Moncrief. And there he is again, Manny Sandow, picking the ball up at the bottom of a pack. Who have we got? We got Lockheed, and it's going to be the 2. I think big thing with Jomo, same as against Naranda, it's him against 2.
Yeah,
and he does such a good job every week in out.
He must be a fit unit.
He's a very fit man.
Jamison pumps it forward to
Rani. Jamison can't quite get the pick up.
Lenahan will kick off the ground.
Lenahan, and here the Silk Gordon. What a pick up. Feeds it out to Coots. Coots dumps it in long. Can Robbie get it? Good grab, good body work.
Probably the first time we've seen Robbie Hare one out in the second half.
They've completely shut him down, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, Liam, but it actually boils down to how the ball's...
Hasn't been down there.
Yeah, with the ball's not getting there quick and he's not one out, because of the midfield pressure from Merrivale on the ball carriers, it's getting in there slow as Hare, lining up for his 5th goal of the day.
For 98.
And he's got his 5th goal for the day, and that's 98 on the season. Well... It's 17 goals, 8, 110 to 12, 8, 80 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. I don't think he's got enough time, but he's 2 goals away from his 100th goal.
I reckon if we're going off the last few quarters, he's got 2 minutes.
He's probably got 2 to 3 minutes. They need a quick clearance, goal, and that's how we'll get it. But I'm not sure. There hasn't been many goals kicked this quarter.
I'm absolutely 100% convinced that Nick Mills said to Harry, you are not to kick 100 goals when I'm not there.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right there, Liam, because it is generally all about Nick.
It normally is.
As the ball's thrown back up in the middle of the MCG, and it's Jamison. Good body work there by Edge on Porter, and there's the siren. So we were a long way off our 2 minutes.
Yes,
we were about 12 seconds.
Yeah.
And a very entertaining game of football comes to its end, and Merrivale have run out 30-point winners, 17 goals, 8, 110, defeating Allansford 12-8, 80. Very entertaining game of football. Merrivale, when the time come and they were headed, and that was pretty much halfway through the first quarter, they flexed their muscles and showed Allansford what they need to do to compete with probably the best team definitely the best team in the competition. That'll stitch up top spot for Merrivale. They'll get the week off. And the reason I say that is I can't see them dropping games to the next 2 games. I think they've got Dennington and Rovers. I know they got Rovers last game, but I think it's Dennington.
No, we've got Dennington left. I think they may have Tim Boone.
Tim Boone.
Yes.
There it is. I wrote that down on my notes pre-game. I should have known that. But yeah, a very entertaining game of football here at the MCG. Who was the... so
How much have you enjoyed saying back to the MCG?
Oh, I loved it all day.
You've ran with it.
I have, and it was almost. I almost thought about doing a Richie
Yeah.
one.
You almost did a little bit. You did a little bit.
For the first time today. But you cut in when.
Sorry, mate.
When you opened the show up.
Sorry, bud.
And that would have been it. It was when I came on, I would have said, welcome here to the MCG for the first time
always
today.
my
But you
fault.
took over.
It's always
You stole me line again.
All my fault.
But no, it was a very entertaining game of football.
You blokes need to have a chat about who's the best players and all the rest of it, because we're going to take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll discuss all the wash-up from what was the top of the table clash here at the MCG. No, that didn't work very well, did it? No, see, I can't do it. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll talk more about it straight after this.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Pepper's Pizza is now open with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options, as well as low-carb pizza bases and a variety of family favourite sides. With online ordering now available, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days.
Dealing with Britnell, it's been very important that we have a consistent feed source going into the cows every day. Last financial year, the cows did 412,000 kilos of milk solids, just over 5 million litres.
These are high production herd, and our requirements, macro, micro and vitamins and buffers have got to be spot on.
Dealing with Britnell, they're very prompt with their orders and they haven't let us down.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
Can I recycle this? Search Recycling in Warrnambool to find out more. When we all sort our recycling correctly, more can be made from our available resources. A small act makes a big impact.
At Nutrient X Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Welcome back to the MCG. We've seen a ripper today, and that was the game between Merrivale and Allansford. The Tigers 17-8, 110 defeating the Cats 12-8, 80. And Paul Walker, the Tigers came out at half-time and absolutely put the game beyond doubt, didn't they, when they got out there, and Allansford just couldn't quite get a run back again.
That's it, mate. I reckon it was halfway through they stemmed the flow. Allansford had all the running in the first quarter, and halfway through the first quarter they stemmed the flow, and they just gradually got on top. And then after half time, they went whack, 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 and put pretty much the game to bed in probably 15 minutes of football.
Whack, bang, whack.
Yes,
whack,
definitely.
whack, whackety whack.
Just came out after half time and said, no, we're putting this game to bed.
That's exactly right. So, but it just shows, like, people have questioned Allansford for most of the season. Every week they're going to fall over, they're going to fall over, they're going to fall over. And they didn't fall over again today.
No.
They can, yes, they've been beaten. They were going to get the double chance, but they weren't going to finish outside the top three. So it was just a matter of whether they're going to finish on top. But they gave effort, and they showed today that they can compete against the best side in the competition. And they will go a long way in season 25. It's going to take a lot for the Russells Creek, Naranda, and by the sounds of things, Collegiate's going to win today, so that gets them back in the 5. It's going to take a lot from those other 3 teams to knock off Allansford. Yes, Collegiates have done it, but I think we might have seen the grand
couple
final.
around the ground scores. Just looking at
Grand
quickly.
final preview today, Liam.
Absolutely, I reckon it'll be close, and I'm looking forward to the finals because we're going to see a lot of change up in that sort of that top five, aren't we? I reckon it's every side in that top five could probably challenge each other.
They could challenge each other. Obviously, the side that finishes in the 5th spot's up in the air still.
Yep.
And they're probably a little bit off the other 4. You've got the 3-time champions who could still potentially finish 3rd.
They could.
Depending on scores. But, Crammy, you got some round of grounds?
Yes, got a couple. Russell's Creek becoming big winners, which there'll be a reoccurrence of big winners today. 127-13, 175, defeating Dennington 5-8-38.
Wow, that's a flogging, isn't it?
Choice.
Noranda, 18-11, 119, defeating Timboon 4-5-29.
Yep.
Okay.
And the biggest win for the day, Old Collegians 27-21, 183, defeating Rovers 2-8-20 with Joe McKinnon kicking 10.
Wow. Big
well
Joey.
done, Joe. Good job,
Good effort.
my friend.
And still waiting on the Kalora Pam Newer game, and all those round the grounds thanks to VG Cabinets for all your cabinetry needs.
That's another sponsor.
Yeah, we've got Lee and Aaron on, which is good.
Good work.
Lee
Thanks,
is,
Lee and Aaron.
Lee is
Welcome aboard.
a former Allansford legend.
Yeah, okay.
It was myself, Lee Van Ginnigan, Tim
Lee Van
Ginnigan.
Ginnigan, yes.
And, you know, I reckon if there's an all-star game to come back and represent the Cats, I reckon, you know, maybe I might just sit it out. But, you know, lethal Lee Van Ginnigan can be in that side.
You know what happens when you play these sort of games, mate? You generally get hurt.
Well, I think we need to get one up, Paul. I'm actually kind of really thinking about it. Maybe like a charity game or something like that with some District League legends. I think we've seen it done for the Hampden League. I think we could probably do something for the Warrnambool District Football Netball League. I'd like to see it.
I'd like to see Nick Mills running around.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, I see him enough running around.
I wonder how he's going out at Bega today, making our shredded cheese.
I don't know. He might be in the Vegemite room today.
No, he's in the shredded cheese. He sent me a
he?
picture saying, because I didn't believe him that he was working. I thought it was a bluff,
No.
but no.
It was my disorganisation.
Yes, you couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery, could you, Liam?
Probably not. Hey,
well,
I've got some. Before we go into some best players, I've got some other some netball scores from around the region, and that's also thanks to VG Cabinets. And we'll start with the clash at Dennington. And that was Dennington Russell's Creek, because Dennington's another one of those netball sides that it's thereabouts. And they got the job over Dennington, 55 goals to... Dennington got the job over Russell's Creek, 55 to 28.
Yeah, okay.
So they'd be very happy with that at Dennington. And looking at the goals, looks like Molly Evans got 15. Tarly Dannett, 14. Reese McIntyre, 9, and Jenna Cahill with 5. Kalora Nurit, they defeated Pam Newer, 42 goals to Pam Newer, 35.
Yeah, okay.
So a very handy win to the power. Tara Elliott lead. Sorry, I'll start that again. Courtney Gardner.
Courtney, not even close.
It wasn't even close. I was reading the wrong.
Close.
I was reading the wrong
70
line.
names away
33 goals. And then Matilda Curran with 5, Lily Burke with 4, Steph Marnie with 19, and Marley Talbot with 16. There was a milestone out there too.
Yes. Now, Liam, you beat me to the punch there. In my notes and in the hasten of the pre-game, I did forget to mention Rihanna Bidmaid. Is it Rihanna?
Yes, Rihanna.
Rihanna
250.
Bidmaid, 250 senior games for the mother of twos.
Amazing.
She started back at Pam Muir in the under-15s in 2003, so she would have played a few games of netball.
Been B grade, won some best and fairest, B grade.
Won a premiership.
I reckon. Interesting though, I found that out. Yeah, that was her debut A grade game.
Really?
To win a premiership. That was her first game.
The Marlon Pickett Award.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, spot on. Here at the MCG, it was a very, very close game. Merrivale, 45 goals, defending Allansford, 43.
Which you would have expected being second versus third.
Allansford came back. Merrivale shot away in that third quarter, but the Cats certainly came back. Peyton Noonan shot 38 goals for Merrivale. Chloe Pulling with 7. Lily Sanderson with 28 goals for the Cats, and Abby Sheen with 15. Naranda and Timboon Demons, big win to the Blues. 60 goals to Timboon's 27.
Can they be beat?
Don't know.
They haven't lost a game this year.
They haven't lost a
Did they lose
game.
one last year?
No, I think they did.
They might have lost one to
Yeah,
Merrivale.
but they were getting there.
They're on a pretty long winning streak other than around
They're
the
a
girls.
force. Really close game at the at Davo too. Old Collegians 40 goals, defeating South Rovers 39. So a 1-goal victory to the Warriors, which is great effort. Paige Lenahan 28 goals, Maya Furphy with 11, and Asha Hoof with 1 for Old Collegians, and then Zoe Wagstaff, Meg Downey, Renee Morix with 7. So that is all your round the ground scores, thanks to VG Cabinets, all your cabinetry needs. Now, boys,
good work,
Timmy.
Timmy.
There was a couple of highlights, wasn't there?
There was. Like it's.
Where are we at with
well,
the discussions?
Where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the goal or the screamer or the best player?
I reckon we go with the screamer.
Okay. Well, there's only 2 contenders today.
Okay.
There's 3 people, 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
But one bloke's got 2 options, so he's probably going to be the inside runner.
Right.
In the first quarter, we had Cooper Day taking a pretty good mark.
Pretty impressive.
In the third, I reckon it was the third or second, and a couple of special mentions because he did almost take mark of the year. He stood on a couple of Blake's shoulders, and I reckon Manny got a pack mark down here that was
over a
couple as well. So we got the options of Cooper Day, or Manny Sandow.
Well, I did like Cooper's. It was pretty good.
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, jeez.
I'm thinking his second one was
I
better
reckon
than
Yeah,
his
the
first.
second one. Was
was
that on the half-forward flank just down the other end, was it?
It was, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Nah, that's the one,
That
I
was
reckon.
the one. And the QX3 goal of the day,
Oh.
there is 3 options.
Yep.
Charlie Grist in the first quarter,
Mm-hmm.
down here, kicking to the Merrivale road end.
Yep.
Merrivale drive end, I should be saying.
Honourable mention.
Honourable mention. We have Cooper Day in the second term, where he kicked a snap running this way on his right side.
Could be the winner.
And put the big scrub through Charlie Grist. And then for his goal and his post-goal celebration, now whether it was a trip and he tumble rolled, as we look to our right, and if our cameraman could get us a shot of this big, large chap, Maskell medal winning
Here he is.
legend, as he calls himself, the puzzle piece,
Yeah.
because everywhere he
There
goes,
he
he
is,
wins
waving.
a premiership. Reese Raymond, he's walking home to his new Ponderosa up here at the Merrivale footy ground.
I thought he was. He said he had to leave, didn't he? We tried to get
well,
him
he's
on
going
camera.
home. He only lives up behind us there. But yeah, the puzzle piece himself, Reese Raymond.
Come on, mate. Focus. Come on, we
yes.
got to get these awards.
Sorry, the QX. Oh well, I'm trying to. There's another boundary rider for us, Liam.
Yeah, well, he stitched us up. He said no.
Yeah, well, it's only because he's just moved into his new house.
Yeah.
So it's up to Cooper Day or
Jack Neve.
the Ant-Man, Jack Neve.
The Ant-Man.
So it's a battle between the Flash and the Ant-Man.
I did like Cooper's goal. It was pretty good. It was an outside nana. It looked pretty good. So, but you know what I'm like with multiple awards for the same person. So, maybe we split it and we go, righto, Navy gets it for the Army role.
Well, how about you? Who's your vote?
My vote?
Yeah.
Well,
Because then it'll boil down to my vote. Because whatever, Crammy.
let's go with Navy.
Okay, Crammy.
I reckon just for the celebration, it's got to be Navy.
You blokes, you disappoint me. QX3 goal of the day goes to the Ant-Man.
The Ant-Man.
Jack Neve,
The
who
human
actually had a
highlight reel.
pretty good day. He's kicked
did.
3, bobbed up and kicked goals when they needed them,
Mhm.
and just got big, like I mentioned at the start of the game.
He did.
So, Jack Neve, QX3 goal of the day.
Yep.
The best players for the losers, between Harrison and myself, we thought Bradley Edge was really good, distributes the ball well off half back and out of the back line. Jonah Marr was in and under and worked tiresomely all day, as did Zach Jamison. You mentioned it, when he goes up against these big, powerful teams, probably only Russell's Creek is the only one that doesn't have two, but
Keenan Burns,
yeah, but Zach Jamison, and there was a toss-up between the first and second best players for Allansford, and I went this way. I went Silk Gordon was second best, and Norm Mungine. That's probably the best game of footy I've seen the Pest play, especially that first half when Allansford were up and going, and even in the second half, he busted his backside all day, did Norm. For the winners, we briefly touched on him with his 3 goals and the goal of the day, the Ant-Man in Jack Neve. And then we mentioned throughout the day, and this bloke is made for this time of year. He's big, he's strong, he's experienced with his time at South Warrnambool and out at North Warrnambool is Jack Johnstone. When it comes to the last day in September for the District League, this man will stand up, and this is the reason why they went out and got Jack Johnstone. Sam Gleeson led from the front all day, as both brothers do. Jalen Porter, I can't say enough about Jalen Porter. Every time I watch him, he does something amazing. He just does it all the time, and clearly the best player on the ground. And if forgive me if I'm wrong, but I called it at the start of the game. He was short price favourite because he's another one that comes and plays in this time of the year, and that's Manny Sandow. So another 2-time winner of the Kerman's Hamburger Award is Manny Sandow.
Congratulations,
sure
Manny.
He will enjoy that tomorrow or the next day during rehab.
Absolutely.
So
good for rehab.
It was very good for rehab. Is a Kerman's Burger, but Manny Sandow, like, yes, he's big, he's strong, but geez, he covers some ground.
He does.
Like, this ground is a massive ground. It's the same size as the MCG.
It is the MCG.
Well, it is the MCG. The Merrivale Cricket Ground is the same size as the Melbourne Cricket Ground, minus the big stands around it. But he covers the ground as good as any midfielder as you got in the game. Plus, he's the best ruckman in the competition.
Yep.
So that just shows the amount of work he does in the off-season, and also the amount of work that he does getting himself right for game day. So doing rehab and all the other stuff that he will do. So Manny Sandow, the best players. Obviously the goal kickers for the winners. The Hulk Weir kicked 4. The Ant-Man Jackie Neve kicked 2. Thor kicked, Harry Ryan kicked 2. Jai Wilson, who's almost a he's almost the Black Panther.
Oh,
the Black Panther of Wakanda. Jai Wilson, he just bobs up and he probably turned the game in that second quarter with his 2 goals.
Got him lifted.
Captain America crept, he got a couple himself, and then singles, and the rest were singles.
There's probably people listening to this going, what
am I talking about?
He's
talking absolute pure and utter dribble.
Well, they probably say
but they
that
should have
too.
watched from the start, and
They
we would have known. But anyway, for the losers, obviously Robbie Hare kicking 5, which leaves him 2 short of the elusive 100th. But as we said before the start of play,
Which I'm shattered about. I was hoping we'd get that for this one.
But he started off well. He would have had 10 shots a goal
in the first quarter.
So he had 4-3, 4-4 at half time. So and then
with 5-5.
5-5. There you go, Cram. He's all
on
over at 5-5. 35.
He's a gun, Cram.
I tell you what, with his posse of men that he coaches in the under-15s, we could really have a really good stats department.
Yep. Grand finals time. We definitely need to get a couple.
What do they get paid for the stats? By Allansford?
They don't get made to run laps at training on Tuesday.
So it's you that does it?
No, they actually volunteered their time.
Did they?
They genuinely went to Tim at one stage and
Pine
said,
Coke volunteers.
There you go, Liam.
There it is. Nick Mills' call.
Pine Coke, the Fitz Media,
the ultimate
stats
Pine
man,
Coke.
Is the Allansford under-15s coach
Come
by
on,
Harrison Graham.
You need to give him a Pine
for
Coke.
a Pine Coke, and they can come and do and I only really need one,
Absolutely.
potentially 2, inside 50s, tackles, centre clearances or clearances. That's all you need. You don't need any other bullshit stats. Yeah, that's three times though. Sorry, viewers.
I know we're just about to get the plug pulled.
But all in all,
good game.
Sets up the final series. Merrivale will get the week off, and a well-earned rest. I know there's a few sore boys. I know there's one in particular that probably won't play until the second semi-final. No.
Oh,
no,
you can't do that.
He told me in confidence.
Oh,
so
right.
It wasn't an on the record
fair enough.
Statement either.
Statement. He was just
a maybe.
Just told me a few things, and I don't want to.
You just don't want to divulge information.
That. Yeah,
that's fine.
That's okay.
Well, we've got selectors this week, Paul. So you
excellent.
and Nick Mills will be back into the studio.
Excellent.
We better tee up some guests.
Yeah, well, obviously we did have Dylan Herbertson on the show.
Yeah, unfortunately,
a few weeks ago, but leading into the show, he had a bereavement in his family.
Hopefully, we might get him back. He'll be good.
Yeah, he's a lock for the show.
Beautiful.
And then we just got to work out some rest, and hopefully, obviously, we get the umpires.
Yeah, actually,
watch your decision.
We might try and get that up and running. That'll be good. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. But
Crammy's just showed me a picture. There's a Dennington player at the emergency department.
Oh, goodness me. Look
so hopefully there's nothing too wrong out there.
Cram onto the breaking news.
Hard
Boys,
hitting.
well done. Great game. Great calling. Great work, Crammy.
Thank you,
Hope
Fitzy.
you leave some lollies there for me.
You know what, Liam? You got two bags of lollies.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in and joining us from the Merrivale Cricket Ground, the MCG of the South. It's been great to have your company. Merrivale, comfortable victors in the end, 17-8, 110, defeating Allansford 12-8, 80. We'll see you on